Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another D&D night here with the boys, playing Curse of Strahd. As you probably know if you're watching this. If you haven't been watching this, you're going to be very lost and confused. Or, I mean, even if you have been watching this, you might be lost and confused.
Just like me.
When we last left off, they had cleared the winery of the druidic threat and leveled up to 6th level. So if anyone has any fun things they would like to shout out that they gained at the 6th level, we can start with Jinbei and go around the table.
Well, I added a spell slot, but I added, Thunderbolt Strike, which if I do lightning damage, I push them 10 feet away from me to anybody under a large creature or smaller. And then I now can channel divinity twice per short rest as opposed to once. So I can maximize damage twice, or I can maximize damage once and turn the undead once, or whatever. So
the only thing I really get is I now have advantages against undead.
Seems useful in this campaign.
Probably.
Yes.
Jordan.
I got something called Dark One's Luck, which allows me to ask my patron for aid when I need help on an ability roll. And I can do that once every short rest, or long rest, obviously. And I learned a new spell called Hypnotic Pattern, very Doctor Strange-esque, is how I picture it. Cast an ability to hypnotize a large group if they fail their wisdom saving throws.
Crow, what'd you get? Stronger? You're on mute.
6th level is pretty much the suckiest level for totem barbarians. I got advantage on strength checks for breaking and pushing and shoving and stuff.
Well,
More hit
better
points.
start shoving stuff.
So the barbarian got stronger. Okay.
He learned mosh pit.
Yeah, learned how to throw some bows. Gesh, what'd you get?
I guess the latest one I learned is fireball, which is a pretty big roll. It's 8d6 damage if it hits, or if you don't save. If you save, you take half that.
Yeah.
And then I would kind of want to go over my cantrips and spells that I know I have for posterity. You know what I mean? Because I feel like there was some confusion in the past. My cantrips are Chill Touch, Mage Hand, classic. If you want to knock on doors far away. Prestidigitation. Always want to make up some symbols or things. Ray of Frost, which is a pretty good cantrip. It's 2d8s. Firebolt is also 2d10s. So that's pretty good. So those are the cantrips. And then my spells, there's a level 1 is Comprehend Languages, which I should have been using for many things. So we have that in our back pocket now. So, we can understand trolls or whatever, or birds.
You do have to cast it, though.
Yes. It's a level 1 spell, so that I should be able to do that very easily. Another level 1 spell I have is Shield. And that adds +5 to my AC, which will be useful. And then Alter Self, which is a level 2.
Wanted to use every time.
Yeah, I always forget that I can use it as a weapon. So I can draw claws or whatever, and that's 1d6 +1 advantage. And then another level 2 is Crown of Madness, which is always fun. Another level 2 is Scorching Ray, which is 2d6 damage. Misty Step, if you want to teleport, like Big Will, I think has Misty Step as well. And then the last one was Fireball.
Great.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
All right, so you are in the winery, and you just defeated the druid, broke his little fancy staff to kill all of the blights he was commanding with it, and things seem to be clear. What would you like to do?
Then we do it. Then we decide to do a long rest.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, do we want to raid the treasure chest? Or no?
I thought you
I was
already
gonna
had stuff from it.
I think I have something from there.
You took the locket or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I say since we pretty much cleared the interior, let's just charge out and face whatever remaining little twig things there are. And out in the open, we have plenty of room to maneuver.
Well, or do we want to, before we leave and go back to the werecrows, do we want to try to get into the room in the basement that was super cold and see if we can't do something with use fire or something to see if we can't do something with the moss that made that room super cold?
Yeah. And also, do the Raven people know about that room? Or is that a new thing that happened? Like, could they help us get through it easily? Or it's like a security feature?
I don't think they would help us into their secret room that we found.
Well, he did tell you about the secret room.
He did tell us.
Did tell us what's in it, though.
I feel like he has like an alarm system on him. He can just be like, "Yeah, beep beep. Here, go ahead." You know?
Can one of us, Jordan? You said you can turn to a gaseous form or turn one of us.
No, you didn't take that.
I thought about that spell, learning that spell. I went with the
I was going to say maybe we could use that and float in and not be affected by the cold.
Well, Big Will, could we use Misty Step? Could we teleport to the end of it and then like open the door or
we
whatever?
have to be able to see it.
I was just gonna use fire on and see if it takes care of the moss, and if it doesn't, then we're probably not going in.
Yeah,
let's screw it. Let's try it. Let's all go down the basement and light it up.
That sounds fun.
All right, so you go down to the basement. All right, so do you go straight for the secret door again?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Can we do a keg stand before we enter?
Well,
I really need the largest desk in the world to play this game because I have books all over the ground and
I'm the same at my table, everywhere.
Okay, hold on.
Sounds like somebody wants something on eBay.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm ready to go. So you go down to the basement. What would you like to do?
So rather than have him waste a fireball to see if he can clear, I'm just going to see if it works, if we do any damage to it. So I'm going to go to the door and use my cantrip Sacred Flame.
Okay.
And no, so I don't know if I can use that or not. It says it descends on a creature, so maybe I can't use that.
I think Swamp Thing would be offended at that remark.
Why don't you try to use it, and then if
all right, well, I'm just going to try.
I guess creature.
The moth could be a creature, I guess. So
yeah.
I'm going to try to cast it, Sacred Flame, at the moss. I'm not going in because I can do that from up to 60 feet. So sure. I'm going to do that from the doorway. Yes.
Okay. So you fling your fire at the it's mold actually.
Mold. Okay.
And when it hits it, it kind of seems to absorb the fire, and it actually makes it grow.
Okay, so fire bad.
I believe one of us read off some cold spell of some type.
I don't think I have.
Cantrip.
Oh, somebody had something.
That was Gesh, Ray of Frost.
Yeah, I have Rare Frost. But then again, it's already in a cold room.
Yeah.
So it's that does not really work in either.
What does it cost you? Nothing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It
Maybe containing it colder.
You're right. So let me see if it hits. Let me find my D20, then I get to find my D8 real quick as well. Okay. 13 plus 3, 16.
Okay.
Hit?
Yeah, you hit the patch that just grew, and it kind of crumbles and falls off the wall.
All right. Cool. I guess, do I keep doing that?
Yeah.
If you want to, go down the little hallway. So the hallway is about...
Interesting. So it produces cold, but it is just vulnerable to cold. Okay, interesting.
Well, it may not produce cold.
This is true. We may go the 5 feet down the hall and be like, still get cold damage.
I was going to say, does that allow us to walk further into it, or do we take cold damage? Okay.
No, as long as you stay away, like far enough away from the actual mold, it seems to be fine.
Okay.
So you can keep casting it down the hallway. It's about
12.
20 feet. Okay.
12 hit?
Yep. You get another 5 feet down the hallway.
Sick.
Now, are you letting him blow it off the hinges of both walls, or are we going down one wall here?
No, I'm just letting you go 5 feet at a time.
Okay.
I got 8 on that last one.
Okay, that misses.
I mean, this cantrip, so I just keep going until
Right,
should we just cut to the chase?
I want to make you roll. That's just a waste of time. So you get down to the end of the hallway. It opens up into a cavern that extends about 20 feet in each direction and about 10 feet back. And it seems to be completely empty other than the mold on the walls.
Might as well get rid of the mold, see if there's anything behind it.
You guys want to detect magic or something in here?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Somebody have
I can do that. I'll detect magic.
Nothing.
No magic.
No magic.
Investigate?
So,
Can we investigate?
the mold seems to be of natural origins.
Okay.
So back to the original plan. Let's charge outside.
Hey, does someone want to investigate? Use investigation to see if
I was
there's
gonna say,
anything.
can we, given that can we enter the room without clearing the mold, or do we have to stay in the doorway without taking damage?
So all of the walls you see patches of the mold on the walls. So if you want to go anywhere further into this cavern, you would need to continue to blast the mold off the walls.
Okay.
But we don't see anything but walls. There's nothing to investigate.
It's just like a dugout area of stone and dirt, and with the mold on the walls.
At this point, I say forget it. See what's outside to fight, and we could just ask the were-ravens, hey, we found this room. It's empty but mold. That important?
Okay.
Everybody okay, good with that?
Whatever.
All right. I'd say let's go back upstairs and get ready to go outside then. And go back to the were-ravens.
Yeah, we might as well go out the front door.
All right. You exit the front door, and when you open the door, the sun is setting. And you see a number of ravens flying away from the winery back towards the woods where you came from, where you originally met the were-ravens in this area. And you also notice that, which you didn't really pick up on when you were walking in, just because you were so distracted by everything going on and trying to figure out how to get in. You weren't really paying attention to your surroundings. But this is the first time since you've been in Barovia that you've seen Earth that looks alive. Like it looks like this area looks like it is not flourishing, but you notice that it's green, and you haven't really picked up on much color. It's still foggy, it's still rainy, it's still overcast, but there looks like, the plants are alive, where in most other places, even the ones that are bearing some sort of food have still looked like they were dead or decaying.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we want to go back to the were-ravens then? Head in the direction we left them?
We might as well.
All right. So you march across the open field back into the woods, and you find the place where you last met up with the ravens. and you see a number of ravens in the trees, and you see once you start approaching. If you don't remember, his name is what is his name? Shoot.
I wrote it down.
Yeah, I have it right here.
I'm trying to get them.
Do we need to remember?
Davian.
Okay.
Yeah, Davian Mordakov.
Yep. You see him and a couple other of his crew, I guess, and Irina come out from behind some trees and start to approach you.
Well, I guess we wait till they get to us.
All right.
And then, go ahead.
Davian walks up to you and he kind of clears his throat. He says, "Well, you a lot have certainly proven yourselves useful. Come. And he kind of like beckons you to follow him.
And back into the woods?
Yeah, like towards what you assume like their campsite.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna follow them.
Yeah.
Do they hear the money I stole from them jangling in my pockets?
Did you take the money or did you just take the
I want to be the one that says I took the money because no one wants to take the money. I'm going to take the money and hold on to for safekeeping until.
That's fine.
Because I don't know if it's the trolls. It could be the trolls.
There's no place to spend the money in this freaking country.
Hey, when you guys need a loan, I got you. All right.
So if you're going to take the money, write down that you have 50 gold pieces.
Okay.
270 EP, which is they're each worth half a gold.
I'm sorry. What was that last one?
It's electrum pieces. They're like the currency of this area. They have Strahd's face on them.
Strahd money.
Strahd money. So
how
they're
many?
worth
How many?
270.
270 Strahd.
So when are you going to mention to them, or are you at all going to mention?
No, the trolls took the money, or it was the trolls' money. I don't know.
The druids took the money.
Yeah. I was a pirate. All right.
And 350 silver pieces.
350 silver. Cool.
Dude, his pockets are like
jangling.
So you also have the locket.
That's right. Unlock it. Does it have a picture in it? I'm assuming.
Yes, it has a picture of a beautiful woman.
Of a beautiful woman.
And a pouch containing 5 gemstones worth 50 gold pieces each.
dang.
So, as we're walking back, I'd like to ask Donovan if
Davian.
Whatever. I'd like to ask him if is there anything that was in the room in the basement? We found it and cleared it out. All there was a bunch of mold on the walls.
What he says? What do you mean cleared it out?
Well, we wanted to make sure there weren't any druids hiding in there. There wasn't.
You didn't touch the mold, did you?
Oh no.
Yeah, I did, and I got cold damage from it.
Yeah, no shit. You didn't fuck with it, did you?
I didn't know.
I don't like the emphasis on the I in that sentence. What did you nitwits do?
Again, I was it alive or something?
Oh, son of a bitch. I take back what I said about you being useful.
So
It was keeping
the
something
room
in.
the mold in the room is fine. That's what I'm going to just tell.
It was keeping something in, and we let it out. Is what I'm thinking.
Okay. Well,
Oh no!
you sons of bitch.
What's special about the mold, my friend?
It is what keeps our wine fresh and allows it to gestate, and it's a very important part of the process.
Well, there's still, all the mold in the room is still
in the
there.
cave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just fucked with the hallway.
We just cleared the hallway so we could see if there was anything in the room.
All right.
That's their cooler, though. We just broke their cooler.
Well, technically, that was you.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, I was under direct, right? You told me to do that. I was like, what's it going to cost you? Just go for it. Real quick, you said there was a satchel or something with 50 gem pieces each.
There was a little pouch. So in the secret compartment, along with the locket, there's a pouch with 5 gemstones.
Okay, 1 pouch with 5 gemstones.
Yes.
Okay, my bad. I misheard that. Okay, I just want to make that clear. Okay, thank you.
So you continue to walk, and he continues talking, and he says, "Now, I mean, our ravens have told us that you cleared the house. It is very impressive, and so despite your headstrong will to just destroy everything, you still may be useful, but useful on its own isn't enough to defeat Strahd, which is precisely what you're trying to do, yes?
True.
He continues and he says, I was a member of an army once upon a time. We tried to storm Ravenloft, tried to kill Strahd like you, to kill the devil. Oh, we were young, foolhardy. He slaughtered most of us. Only the few lucky enough or cowardly enough managed to escape the same fate. I've spent many years trying to figure out which one I was. Yes, now look at me. Old as can be. A winemaker. I was a warrior. And in my heart, I still am. I believe I have one fight left in me.
I like where this is going.
Let's is he gonna invite him be a part of our crew now? Is he the new member?
Well, we could just say, we could definitely use any assistance that you or your people could give us in this endeavor. I do have a question. We noticed that the winery itself, like this area around your winery, seems different than the most of the rest of Barovia. How have you protected it from Strahd's influence to a certain degree?
Yes, well, that is a very astute question. It will not stay that way for long as it is right now. You see, I feel as though I can trust you since you have helped us. And I will tell you the word's going to be out at this point, but the vineyard here is only able to sustain life in this rotten soil because of 3 magic gems that we possess. Well, possessed. We lost the first one years ago, and I have all this time blamed my son Orwin for it being stolen. He was the one on watch that night, and I believe he was derelict in his duties, but I don't know now. As an old man, I don't know.
Could you describe these gems?
The second one, he just kind of ignores you and continues his story. He says, the second was stolen just 3 weeks ago. We have, as of late, been bombarded by hordes of scarecrows. I have no doubt it was Baba La Sega who stole it. These hideous constructs reeked of her magic.
Baba La Sega, who is this?
The third was taken from us just the other night when the druids overran our winery. I'm certain they would have taken it back to that cursed Yester Hill they come from. They call home. Nothing but foul magic and fetid soil that. And he spits on the ground. But without these gems, this lush land, our wine, our grapes, they will all take the same fate as the other land in Barovia. They will all rot and die. So,
you believe the gems have all ended up in different locations?
Side quests.
That appears to be. I want to sidebar because I don't remember. Jordan, do you remember the words of our prophecy? if I ask him again. I'm gonna like say, Jordan, what is the
so
you tell us?
So we've got several elements here. I mean, I don't know. Obviously, the Raven is known as the helper, right? He's someone to help battle the darkness. Leader of the feathered ones, lives in the vines, old, but he is strong. That's all we really got for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have Soldier, Swashbuckler, and Mists are the other 3 cards that we got. Each of them sort of talking about a warrior. We have the Swashbuckler is the knowledge of the ancient, a skeleton warrior lying on a bed of stone with 2 gargoyles.
Okay.
The Soldier was the sword of sunlight, a weapon of vengeance, in a white tower in the mountains guarded by golden knights.
Okay.
Then the Mists was the enemy beyond mortality. There's a Vistani who wanders alone, looks for a mentor, moves a lot. Seek her at Markovia's Abbey, near the Mists.
Okay.
So those are the only ones that we haven't actively pursued yet.
Okay. So those 3 are all. So these gems probably don't have anything to do with it. Okay. I just couldn't remember for sure what it was.
There's no specific mention of gems. No.
Okay. So he finished the story, and I'm going to ask him like, these gems. What do they look like? Like potentially, could we get them back from these people? Yeah.
He says, well, the first one we lost, that was, I cannot say where that could possibly be. And I am sure at the inn, you passed through Velaki, yes?
Yes.
And you tried our wines there. We used to have a 3rd wine, a beautiful champagne that we have been unable to produce since we lost that gem. It could be anywhere in Barovia, could even be taken out, I don't know. But
what did it look like?
He describes them as being like almost like acornish. It's like small acorn-like gems.
Okay. I was just the reason I was asking is because we had that other thing we took from the lady at it, but that probably came from the church and not from him. So I wanted to make sure it wasn't the same thing.
I mean, you could show it to him, but
yeah.
Called the Infinity Acorns.
Infinity acorns. Okay.
But he says, but if we can defeat the witches or the druids and get those back, it would certainly slow the death or even return it to life.
The witches, where are the witches at? You mentioned this Baba Lastega?
Yeah.
They told us the witches were at the windmill.
Trying to remember where the windmill is.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that windmill. Wow.
Well, that's clear on the other side of Milwaukee then.
So actually, those are different witches.
Okay.
He says that Baba Lasega's house is in the ruins of Berez, which, let me tell you which direction that's in.
The direction won't help me any. How far away is it?
Okay.
Better map.
So basically, when you left Velaki and you came across that first crossroads,
right?
If you had gone south, that leads to it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's way back.
How far is it in time to travel from where we are?
Probably 2 days.
Okay. Where are the druids at?
Yeah.
The druids are just south. So if you head south, once you get back to the main road, if you head south, the road ends at their home.
And how long, time-wise, for them?
About half a day.
Okay. So I want to ask him, like, if you seem willing to potentially help us in our efforts against Strahd, would the returning of these gems increase the strength that your people could bring to the table in our fight against Strahd? Would they help you in this? Would they potentially help us in this battle?
He says, our wine is the only thing that brings happiness and joy to the people of this land. And I do not say that hyperbolically. It is the one thing that it carries a light to it because of the magic that sustains the people of this land. Without it, I feel that many would fall into madness.
We've seen that in the two towns we were at, one that didn't have it and one that did, that the people were semi-normal and the one that did and they were not, and the one that didn't.
Yeah, good call.
But he says, I would be willing to join you, but all I ask is that we return to Velaki so I may make amends with my son, Orwin.
That's what I was going to say next. Was what is it, his name, and then since he blames his son for missing the gem, like who took it during his night watch?
He doesn't know. So that first one is a complete mystery. He does not know what happened to it. All he knows is that he blames his son for it, and you know who Erwin is.
We met him. He was the one that sent us this direction.
He's the owner of the inn.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Does the gems that Gesh has have anything to do with these gems?
I mean, you can show them to him.
5 gem pieces.
I can't.
I mean, Gesh can.
He said that he took them.
No, he said that there was 3, right? That was holding everything together, and I have 5 gem pieces, so I don't think they're part of it. We could investigate them on our own later on once we find out more about these gems, but I kind of want to keep
Or you could ask the guy that knows about gems, hey, could this be one?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying we'll find out the information later on of what kind of gems they are, then we'll see what pieces they are if they match up and we need them.
Yeah, we didn't detect any magic on those gems
right.
when we were in the chest.
Yeah.
We cast detect magic
broken,
on it.
Then it wouldn't give off magic, I would think.
Well, he didn't say they were broken. He said they were taken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that one is broken. And if it happens to be the same one that druids took, those were druids we got rid of, and that was locked in a chest.
I'm going to keep them in my back pocket.
All right.
Let's go talk to the sun, right? That's the next step.
Well, do we want to go see if we can deal with the druids or like the next day as opposed to going all the way back to Velaki?
Well, he said he'd join us if we go and talk to his son first, but you're right. The druids are closer, right? It's half a day in south from here.
I would say let's go ahead. We've already had our long rest and everything, so we
get night. We're probably not going to go.
Well, no, I was going to say if it's not that far, we'll probably have element of surprise.
Do we really want to travel in this land?
Having a rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not far, and we've already had a rest, so we're
half a day. It'd be like 2 a.m.
But we're also going through the forest, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a path, but it is through the forest. Yes.
Bad things out there.
So we won't, because it's my territory. We won't get surprised. So we'll have a heads up on anything.
I don't think I want to travel in the middle of the night in this.
I agree. Yeah, the scarecrows will come out and all kinds of nonsense.
Yeah, there's a lot of crap we're gonna have to deal with if we do that.
We won't be surprised. That doesn't mean we won't be attacked by a lot of stuff.
Right.
I know. I'm just saying we can get a heads up. It feels like we're kind of wasting the long rest and the leveling up and everything just to sleep of the night.
I mean, that was our choice to do that early.
Yeah.
I'd rather, waste 2 seconds and say we take a long rest and start in the morning than.
Yeah.
I want to ask Davian, like, these druids that took your, let's see, we took out 4 druids.
Mm-hmm.
3.
Well, we took out the one in the original room.
Yeah. One in the basement.
One in the basement, the one that came back with the little things, and the one upstairs. So there were 4.
Yeah. So, does he know what power level they're at? Like how?
Yeah, that's what I want to ask him. What does he know about these druids that took the gem? Because we eliminated 4 of them.
Yeah.
He says, Yesterhill is their home. There could be any number at any given time. They will come and go.
Does he know the maximum number? Or do you know the maximum number that there could be?
No, he wouldn't know anything like that.
I'm just assuming that everything's cool with Arena, right? Like they didn't like string her up and set her to fire or anything, right? She's all.
Are
good.
Are you asking about her? You saw her
standing there.
You
I'm
saw her.
I can see her.
Yeah, she was with them, but
okay.
They have not talked about her. She has not talked to you yet.
Yeah, she does. I mean, she doesn't look like she's like got her hands bound or.
No.
Okay. I took it for granted, but at the same time, I didn't want to come back and find out like, oh yeah, well, she was a witch. We burned her.
Oh no. David's like, she will not stop talking about this Piccolo. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
I get it, man. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta.
I don't think
set people up.
There doesn't seem to be much more he can tell us about the druids, so I guess check in with Arena and then spend the night and head out and kill some druids.
I mean, is that what we want to do? Is we want to take on the druids and then head back to, and then at that point potentially head back to Vallaki?
Yeah,
he does have
pick her up on our way back as well as the crow dude, and then take care of his son. And
well, I guess they could come with us, and we could do the side, and then he could potentially, if he wanted to come with us to take on the druids, even if he doesn't like fight, which he probably won't, but we could take on the druids and then leave from there. And maybe if someone else from his party comes with us and we were successful, he could bring the gem back to the winery. That's what I was thinking, and we would leave from there.
Yeah, but we got to pass by where do we not, Alec?
Yeah, you'd have to walk back by it.
So
if we go to the druid place, we'll actually walk back by the winery. I thought it was back a little way. Okay.
No, it is south. You'd have to travel back up north past it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I thought it would be backtracking to come back to the winery. I misunderstood the map.
Well, then I would like to walk up to Arena and ask her, are you okay? Are you doing good? Because we have plans for these men to help us against Strahd, but we're going to have to go take on some druids tomorrow. Are you okay to stay one more day and night?
She says, yes, I like them. They are very nice. They are funny. They transform into birds.
Very well. I go back to Gesh and whispered, dude, how was she with Piccolo? Because she's amazed and hilarious that they just transform.
And that's pretty cool, man. I like it.
I guess we're ready to sleep.
He does have one other thing to tell you. Basically, he says we do have one shipment of wine available that is left. It is the last shipment we have until we can produce more. We can either bring it with us to Vallaki, or we can bring it to Kresk. They are both expecting wine from us.
What is Kresk?
Kresk is where the Abbey is at.
Yeah, that was the other place you're considering going besides here.
Oh snap!
Where
isn't his son in Vallaki?
His son is in Vallaki, yes.
Well, and that'd be.
I guess unless other people, I would think, where does he want to take it? Like, if he's wanting to go to his son, that makes
he has no opinion. He basically is saying like there are 2 orders open, and he's kind of like leaving it up to you as to like where your journey is going to take you. That you can bring the wine along with you and bring it there.
Who needs it?
Do we want to go? I guess that's the group. Do we want to go to Kresk and the Abbey before?
I don't think we have a choice. His son.
Before we go back to Vallaki?
No, he wants to make amends with his son before you face Strahd. Not necessarily. He's not saying we have to go do this first.
Yeah, but I'm saying why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone?
Well, my question is, do we really want? If we go, potentially the Abbey is a place where like Arena would be protected, that we could actually potentially leave her for a period. That's where the priest told us to take her. As opposed to taking her back to Vallaki, where we know Strahd is potentially can get to her.
Right.
And,
so to give you a sense of the map too, You have to head back north to the main road, and then Kresk would be further west, and then Valaki is east, as well as Baba Yasega's place, and then further east is Castle Ravenloft. So no matter where you go, you have to go past Valaki before you get back to face Strahd eventually.
Okay.
So you'll have a chance to go to Valaki to make amends with his son at any point before you go to Ravenloft.
Okay.
Then let's just table that and come back to it when we're passing by, since we got to pass by anyway.
Yeah, I'm thinking let's go deal with the druids, and then probably Kresk would be the next, just because we have not been there yet. And that was the place the priest originally told us to take Arena, is what I'm thinking. But
yeah, right now I'm siding with Jinbei. We should probably give it to the sanctuary because it has this magical light properties. Although what if we bring the light to Valaki? Would it change the town? I don't know.
Well, like I said, let's worry about that when we get there. We're going to have to pass by Valaki, no matter if we go there or go to the other place. So
no,
let's worry about it then.
Jordan, you're being awfully quiet.
Well, I'm just soaking it all in and listening to people you guys can't hear.
I want to hear what's the conversation?
Right? Yeah. Right. You were talking about like light power. I mean, I just keep going back to the Sword of Sunlight, Weapon of Vengeance. There's something there. I don't know. Maybe I've got X of Swords on or 10 of Swords on.
Nice.
Basically, to clarify what he's saying a bit, he's saying like it is something that helps sustain people's sanity. It's not like something that can. It's not like holy water. It doesn't have any powers against evil. It just helps people fend off insanity from being in such a terrible place.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is whenever
yeah, exactly.
Or whatever, I keep thinking of Thundar.
Well, that sounds like I might have to go to Valaki then, I guess, if people need it more like that. Because, you figure the monks would be okay and they're not in a place of sanity, but maybe being in a closed.
Well, they're both.
place
I mean, there's a town there.
Yeah, Kresk is a town. There's just the abbey is in the
I see
town.
what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. Well, I guess we'll side table it.
Well, I think we go deal with the druids tomorrow, and then we can make it. We got to come back here, and we can make the decision at that point where we need to go if we survive the druids.
Let's take care of that first.
Yeah.
So we're going to sleep now, I guess.
Okay. Are you in the morning? Are you going to be taking either Davian or Arena with you?
I would think.
I think if Davian wants to come, I think we should take him because he can actually identify this jewel that we're looking for, or the stone.
Yeah.
And then, I think we take Arena with us this time. I don't like leaving her. Well, I guess we did ask her about leaving her here. What do you think?
If she's safe with the people, that's fine. I mean, we trust them enough, but I mean,
yeah.
But then again, she could help us. So.
I will tell you that the ravens themselves are trustworthy. Like you don't need to even roll a perception or anything like that. You can tell that they are on your side, but that does not necessarily mean she is safe.
Right.
Obviously, yeah, because can they defend her?
But she is not necessarily safe with you either.
Right.
Well, that's been proven.
Yeah.
You're the ones that have the shadow. I every time I play a game, video game or otherwise, I just hate having to deal with that. The escort mission. Yeah. So when we can, let's let her chill with the birds and transform, and she'll be happy.
The problem is if we come back and she's gone,
right? We gotta find her, and
we gotta feel all of that.
Before you go to sleep, by the way, you're sitting around and they have like a little campfire going, and you're cooking some beans or whatever, and he says, "I have." Since you will be helping me with my quest and I will be helping you with our quest, it is in both of our best interests to help each other, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
And he says, I have some magical items that may be useful to you. And he goes and like, you think it's just like literally ground. There's no differentiating it, but he picks up a trapdoor and pulls out a chest and he brings it over to you. And he says, I have some items in here that I think would be useful for you. However,
Arrows?
I do warn you, each of the items, while powerful, they all have, well, I won't put this butter side down. They are all cursed. So while it
for each item or one curse the same?
It says, I will leave it up to your discretion whether or not you wish to attune to them. But once you attune to them, the curses will attune to you.
It's like eating at Taco Bell. I like the odds though.
Basically.
What kind of curse?
What are the curses?
Yeah, do we know the nature of these curses?
So he only knows what they do.
Okay.
Like what the benefits are. He does not know what the curses do.
Well, what benefits do we have, and what are the items?
Yeah,
So
what are the items then, I guess?
He hands, starts with Crow, and he hands you an axe.
Wait, pause.
Yeah.
If we touch it, is it just
No, you have to attune to it. So you have to spend a rest.
I'm like, don't hand me shit. Come on, man.
No.
What the hell?
You got to put it in your belly button. You just put it in.
Much like the hint I gave you about the talisman. And if you had not broken the staff, that you could have taken that and attuned that as well. That's why I brought it up last week.
Okay.
So he hands Crow an axe. It is a beautifully made axe with inlays in the wood and just like looks masterful. And it gives you a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. And a +1 to your max HP for each level.
It's a great axe or just a?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it's
So it is a strict improvement in stats to your current axe.
Yes.
But there's a detriment, and he doesn't know what it is until he attunes.
Correct.
And I forget, is it a long rest again to take away your attunement?
If you attune to these, you are cursed with them.
Well, he's just asking how long does an attunement take?
Oh yeah. So he's doing this before the night. So if you choose to do it tonight, once you're attuned to these, you cannot lift the curses based on, I mean, possibly some sort of spell might be able to lift them, but they're yours to deal with.
Even if you got rid of the weapon.
Yes.
That's what
I feel like it would have like a.
With me not being that intelligent and liking to kill stuff, I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Another penis out of his elbow.
Continue dishing out the magic items. What we got?
Perfect answer. That's
all right. So Jimbei, he hands you some prayer beads.
Okay.
And they have 1 charge per day, and the charges replenish after a long rest. And you can use the charge to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
And that's it?
Cure Wounds.
Mass Cure Wounds. So it targets like 5 or 6 people or something.
I know, but it sounds like you're saying mask your wounds.
No, Mass Cure Wounds.
Which is a spell. So wait, so say it again and give me the whole breakdown.
So basically, you can use them once a day to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
And that's it. That's all they do.
That's all they do. But so it's basically a free spell.
Okay, so that's a spell that I can, if I prepare it, I already have.
But it wouldn't cost you a spell slot, is what he's saying.
Oh no, wait, I do not have. I have Mass Healing Word. I do not have Mass Cure Wounds. Okay.
So I will tell you what Mass Cure Wounds does.
Nice.
Okay.
I didn't think you had it because I'm pretty sure it's a level 5 spell.
Yeah.
Unless someone beats me to it. Oh, here we go. A wave of healing energy washes out from the point of your choice within range. Choose up to 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius. Each target regains 3d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
3d8 plus my spell casting modifier. Okay.
For up to six targets.
So it's very similar to my prayer of healing, which if I cast at 3rd level is also 3d8, and I can put 6 creatures on. How many creatures can I hit this with?
6. 3d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Now, I will also say I made up all of these items, so if they're all too weak or too strong, we can retcon them.
Nice.
Well, I was just going to say because I have prayer of healing, which is basically that exact same spell. If I cast it at 3rd level.
Okay. I will adjust it to make it more powerful then. So it'll do like 5d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Damn.
Okay. I have a question that I'm going to ask. I have a spell that I could prepare tomorrow after a long rest. That is remove curse. Would it work on these things? At your all curses affecting one creature or object end. If the object is a cursed magic item, its curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement. Oh, okay. It does. It actually goes through that.
So yes. So you can use that and attune to them to see what they do. And if you don't like it, you can use remove curse to unattune them. But you cannot use the benefit without the curse.
Okay, that's the way it reads. Okay, I was just
how many times a day could you cast that spell?
It's 3rd level, so I could only cast it. I would have to use all my 3rd level spells to do like 3 of us. So it would be 2 days to clear the party, but like you wouldn't necessarily have the curse for the whole rest of the campaign.
No, but like, you don't need to cure all of us. It would really just be Crow. Everybody but Crow. Crow's in no matter what.
You're right.
It depends on what I'm given. It depends on the curse. It might not be that bad of a curse.
That's what I'm saying. Crow's in no matter what. He's all in.
I won't tell you what any of them do, but I will say some of them are much worse than others. Speaking of which, Mick, you are given a quiver.
Oh, wait a second. I just noticed this.
No arrows.
No.
What have you just noticed?
Here we go. Okay, Mick.
Okay.
That's the best gift ever.
It's a quiver and
a quiver. It's a magic quiver, and it has 3 charges per day, and the charges replenish after a long rest, and you can use a charge to pull an arrow from the quiver.
Yes! Finally! Woo! I'm taking it. I don't care what.
Wait, he actually only gets 3 arrows per day.
Yes, 3 arrows per day.
3 arrows per day. Is there anything magical about these arrows?
They're normal. They seem to be. From what he tells you, they're just normal arrows, but it is. It replenishes each day. You get 3 free arrows a day.
It's like every time you shoot one, you age it.
I take off the quiver that's been empty the whole game. I put on the magic quiver, and I start to shed a tear as he hands it to me.
Happiness, yeah. Like every time you shoot one, you age a year.
I can't age too much more.
I'm a half elf. I can handle that.
Gesh.
A few more years and I'm dead. That's just.
Oh no.
He hands you a monkey's eye.
Wait a second. Eye color.
What that does is it allows you to see through the eye as if it were your own, as long as you are within 300 feet of it.
Oh, cool! So you can like put like a hidden camera, kind of place it in places. Yeah. That's neat.
Or you could like chuck it over things and be like, "What do I see?"
Yeah, right. I mean,
or you could leave it. It's behind us.
You could roll it into a room.
There's a true fan. Big O's like, not Piccolo, no.
Poor Piccolo.
No, it seems to be quite old, so you don't believe it's from Piccolo.
Okay. I mean, I do have Misty Step, but it's not as far. You said up to 300 feet?
Yeah, so you can like put it somewhere and walk away from it or throw it or whatever, but as long as you're within 300 feet of where you put it, you can see through it.
That's fun. Yeah, sure. I'll take it. I mean,
you can any of you can take these, and you don't have to attune to them just because you take them.
Yeah. All right, cool.
And then we can.
Crow and I are attuning. We got to find out what happened.
So wait, if Crow fights with his axe, but he's not attuned to it, does he just doesn't get the bonuses?
It would just be like a regular axe. Yes,
that's what I was checking.
But it's a nice act, though.
it's prettier than your other one.
It's actually
prettier.
It's great. It's a great act.
It's a great act.
Though, right?
Great act.
And Jordan, he hands you a ring.
A ring.
And the ring says,
"I'm not ready for a commitment right now."
It says, he starts to get down on one knee. He's like, "Oh, I'm just kidding." All of your spells deal an additional 1d12 plus 4 necrotic damage, and you regain health equal to the amount of damage.
Ooh,
that's
going to have some drawbacks.
You don't regain health equal to the spell's damage, equal to the 1d12 plus 4.
1 die 12 plus 4 additional damage to any spell.
Yes.
And I get 1 die 12 plus 4 health back.
Correct.
For every spell, not a cantrip spell.
Any spell.
But not a cantrip.
No, like anything you cast. So cantrips or spells.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Now, does he have to re-roll?
That's going to have a big price tag on it. I feel like you take the one ring right now and you...
the one ring. The precious. Jordan's gonna be walking
wait, Alec. I know he's not a performer, but I want to see the look on my patron's face when I hear this about this ring.
Okay. You look over your patron. He goes, "Oh boy, oh Jordan."
Is his D12 roll the same for both effects?
Yeah, so whatever when he rolls the 1d12 plus 4, it does damage and he regains that same amount of health.
Okay.
On top of whatever damage I'm already doing.
Correct.
Yikes.
That's going to have a little bit of a drawback, I'm going to guess. Now, reminder, I can, like, when we do get done with the long rest, I'm going to pick the curse breaking spell. Like, I'm going to drop one of my spells and prepare that. So we can potentially get out of it. A couple of you could potentially get out of it soon.
I will also tell you this. None of the curses will kill you immediately.
On that note, let's take a long rest in the morning and see what curses.
That was the best line of the night right there. None of them will kill you with
no instant death. That's good.
The eyeball, can it see like infrared or see through walls or anything? Like, does it have special powers, or you just see regular, like whatever is there?
You can just see regular, but it does have like much better dark vision than you. So it probably has 60 or 120 feet dark vision.
So like I can see in the dark if I hold it up, like walk through a hallway. And
Yep.
like, nice.
Question: who has the medallion thing we got back from the
Jordan has it.
So I guess you can only attune to one item at a time, or can you not?
I think you can attune to multiple things. I mean, you can only do the act of attunement for one thing at a time. So you couldn't attune to both of those tonight.
Yeah, and that's what I was just asking because nobody had attuned to that yet. And
I think there's a limit of 2 things you can be attuned to at any time.
Yeah, I think so too. I also, by the way, totally made up this whole thing about him giving you items that is not in the book. I just wanted to have some fun making some items and tempting you. And so for anyone who's played this campaign before and says, "Wait a minute, you're not supposed to do this."
It's our campaign. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Shut up. He's our DM.
I'll do what I want. I take the rules very lightly in this game.
Hey, we're making our own adventure. That's what it's
That's
about.
what D&D is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Okay, so with that, you guys can go to sleep. Who is attuning?
I am attuning.
Okay.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, I will too. Come
Jordan?
on, Jordan.
Jordan's gonna have it, probably
Hey.
the well,
3 out of 5.
upside. The question is, does he have the biggest downside?
This is legitimately like peer pressure. Like we're out taking shots. Everybody's like,
Here's
"You got to
the
do it, man. Everybody else is doing it."
Hey, here's the thing, Jordan. Like the obvious thought is that the most powerful one would have the most powerful curse, which is yours. But we're talking about Alec. That does not necessarily mean that's the way he did it.
Do we? I forgot. What do we know about the medallion?
You know that both Crow and Arena acted poorly to it.
It clearly has some kind of effect on people that have been influenced by vampires or vampires.
And just so FYI, I looked it up. You can do up to 3 magical attunements for one person.
Okay.
I couldn't find attunement in the index.
Is anybody here a thief? Like, could they take their other people's things and all embody the 3 to themselves?
I mean, anyone can try it to sleight of hand anything away.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Wait. So are we? What you doing, Jordan?
You don't have to attune to it tonight either.
I'm not going to. No, I'm gonna attune to the medallion tonight.
Okay.
I'm sleeping with the medallion tonight. I got a lot of jewelry. I got a lot of
So
choices.
let me go over that first then for you.
Okay.
That's the simplest and least hilarious.
Good. I'm not getting drunk with all you guys tonight. I'm gonna see what happens. If everybody wakes up with freaking donkey tails, we'll know what's going on.
Oh yeah. I know your reference.
I'm not, I got Jiminy Cricket, although it's kind of the opposite of Jiminy Cricket.
All right.
I read the
So
Pinocchio
it
theme. I
is.
thought that was
It is the holy symbol of Ravenkind, and it has 10 charges and regains 1d6 plus 4 charges daily at dawn.
10 charges, 1d6 plus 4.
10 charges, 1 die 6 plus 1
plus 4.
So your maximum is 10.
But what do the charges do?
Well, I will get to that. I was letting you write those down.
Is that
first
for all
thing
of us or just him?
that is him. Since he attuned to it, this is his item now.
Until I unattune.
Unattune it. For 1 charge, you can use Hold Vampires. As an action, you can expend 1 charge to present the holy symbol to make it flare with holy power. Vampires and vampires spawn within 30 feet of the holy symbol. When it flares, must make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, a target is paralyzed for 1 minute. It can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns for the effect wear off.
Okay.
I will take a picture of this and send it to you so you don't have to write all this down.
Okay. No, I get the idea.
You can also, it does 2 other things.
Oh.
Turn Undead.
Oh,
If you have the Turn Undead or the Unholy feature, you can expend 3 charges when you present the holy symbol while using that feature. When you do so, Undead have disadvantage on their saving throws against the effect.
Oh, so I should be attuned to this.
Maybe.
And finally, it can do Sunlight. As an action, you can expend 5 charges when presenting the holy symbol to make it shed bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for additional 30 feet. The light is sunlight and lasts 10 minutes or until the effect ends.
That's useful.
Yep.
So we might want to consider switching this to me because I do have
Yeah.
Undead.
We can make a decision about that as we go along here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Turn Undead seems right up your alley.
All right, now for your items.
At
Crow.
least we know about the medallion, yeah.
What's that?
I said at least we know about the
Yeah.
medallion now. So we got
Crow. You have a Berserker's Axe. You are unwilling to part with the axe. You must keep it in reach at all times. You have disadvantage on attack rolls with any other weapon.
Okay.
When a hostile creature damages you, you must succeed on a 15 DC Wisdom saving throw or go berserk. When you're berserk, you must attack the creature nearest you. Creatures have advantage on attack rolls against you. You remain berserk until there are no creatures you can see or hear within 60 feet.
So wait, now say that again.
You have disadvantage on attack rolls with any other weapon. You must keep it within arm's reach at all times. When a hostile creature attacks you or damages you, you must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or go berserk. When you're berserk, you must attack the creature nearest you. Creatures have advantage on attack rolls against you, and you remain berserk until there are no creatures you can see or hear within 60 feet.
So he can't, once he's berserk, he can't come out of it.
Until there's nothing left to attack.
So
So
everything is
Or he
That
thinks
includes us.
Yikes.
Okay, I think we're gonna break that in 2 minutes at some point.
Jesus.
I
Everybody,
mean, you can use it to your advantage and send him into a room without you guys.
yeah. Oh, there's ways around that. That's not too bad. Let's think about that.
Well, I know, I'm not saying, but yeah, we're gonna have to be very careful with Crow now.
besides being 60 feet away from all creatures, are there other ways to break the berserker? Like if he gets unconscious,
Sure.
like somebody magically hypnotizes him. Hypothetically.
Is there another way to break it? I guess that's the question.
I don't think you could hypnotize someone who's berserk.
So
What if he? I mean, so that is it based on his perception of people around him? Like if he is in pure darkness and can't see or hear anybody around him.
He said anyone that he can see or hear within
Right. So if he goes blind and deaf, it would break the curse.
Okay.
I mean, not the curse, but
now-
the berserk.
you said if
the-
he
yeah,
makes
the
a wisdom
berserk.
saving throw.
What's
Now,
that?
once he's berserk, does he do a wisdom saving throw every turn, or does he? Once he fails it the first time, he's just berserk until the condition is.
Correct. Yes.
This seems bad.
Well, I have spells for both deafening and blinding, but I don't really want to use my slots for that if I can
Well,
help.
we'll just have to see where we're at. So
I'm allowed to do darkness once a day and it doesn't take a spell slot, but that's only his vision. That's not his sound.
But we could just not move and be quiet.
Everybody be really still.
Jimbei, you have the prayer beads of
They're
self-sacrifice.
okay.
So you can use the mass cure wounds, which I've increased to 5d8 plus your spellcasting modifier, but the caster takes half the total damage cured by the spell.
So yeah, we'll be using that.
So wait, what happens?
So
Half?
basically, he sacrifices himself to cure all of you guys.
His own health goes down while ours goes up?
Yes.
If he heals all of us by 50, then he has to go down by 25.
And it's the total for everyone I hit with it. So if I hit all 4 of them with it, and I roll 5d8 plus my modifier, so I roll 20 for each. It would be
Yeah.
like 100 damage to me, or 50 damage to me.
Yes.
So yeah, we won't be using that, boys.
Well, it is. I designed it as like a last ditch effort. Like if everyone else looks like they're about to fall, you can self-sacrifice to save the group.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
keep that attunement because as long as you don't.
There's no downside to it if you don't use it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not necessarily going to break the attunement.
Whereas Crow is unwilling
I
to
like
part with
my
his
axe.
axe.
Well, once you break the curse, he won't know that. Like
While
that
he's
part
sleeping, Djembe does his
broke,
remove.
but also be broken. Like I could cast a spell on him and be like, "Yeah, you're not attuning to that. No more Crow. You can keep the axe. You're not attuning to it."
Mick, you have the unstable quiver of replenishment.
Unstable is my favorite part of that.
So it has 3 charges per day. If you use the last charge, the quiver explodes, dealing 3d10 plus 8 force damage to all creatures in a 15-foot cube.
So let's just say 2 arrows a day.
And I am going to make you keep track of how many arrows you use per day. Like I'm going to keep track, but if you forget and use a 3rd arrow, I'm going to make it explode. I'm not. If you ever ask, "Hey DM, how many arrows have I used?" I will not tell you.
You'll say 2 every time.
No, I'll say 1 every time.
One. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's have fun with that. Me with that, and then Jimbei with his thing. Yeah, let's do this.
All right, Mick's got to work on his counting.
You have the monkey's eye, so you can see through it. However, when you see through it, you are blind while using the item, and if you choose to use it, you remain blind for the rest of the day. So you can only see through the eye.
So the rest of the day, he would just have to walk around holding the eye.
Yeah, and if you lose track of it, or if it you throw it somewhere and you can't get back to it easily, you're blind for the rest of the day until you complete a long rest.
Great solution for this: be gouge out one of the eyes you have, put that one in, and then.
Well, that kind of gets rid of some of the usefulness of the item.
I was gonna say, then he's just why would he use this
divorced?
And Jordan, you have to remain in the dark as to what your
I'm
item
in the
does.
dark on my one ring.
The one ring. I want Jordan to the one ring.
Yes.
All right, I guess we're ready.
Is there anything noticeable about the ring, like color, size, markings?
It is carved to look like skulls and bones.
So it's wooden or at least bone?
It is not wood, but you do not know what it's made out of.
Not metal though.
Not
or
metal.
Seemingly not metal. Okay, wonderful.
Well, it's totally metal, but
Yeah. Have you tried holding it up to the fire to see if you can see Elvish script in it?
I feel like it's the same ring Jason gave to Donnie Cates.
Yeah.
So is it morning now? Did we all make it? We're
So-
good to go.
Yep.
One more question. What was my saving throw I had to make?
DC 15 Wisdom.
Okay. Wisdom is
that's
the
not
one
good.
that actually, have an abnormally higher
Oh, you
value.
do have higher. That's good.
Yeah. Intelligence and charisma are the ones that are horrible.
Okay. Thank goodness it's not an intelligence saving throw.
We got to keep casting some of those like luck things on him, so that anytime he has to make one of the, he can like roll an extra die, something or other.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to go over all of Davian's stats with you, but I will let you know. Well, no, I won't let you know anything.
Okay.
I'll let you figure it out.
I have one more question because you were talking about breaking the berserker mode.
Mhm.
If like Pro goes berserk and I cast remove curse at that point, would he come out of it? Because he would break attunement with the axe.
Okay. Sure, but I'll make you drop the axe if you do.
Like forever?
No,
Oh,
but just like he will be unarmed for his next turn.
mm.
And
Well,
I'll
I'm
have to
thinking like if everyone else is dead and he starts to come after us, if I have a spell left, I could do that to like keep him from killing us.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna head out.
Let's do this. Let's go fight some more druids. Oh, wait. Did we decide if we were taking Arena with us or not? We're taking Davian. Are we going to take Arena? I think we should. Jordan concurs. Everybody else, what do you think?
We already asked her if she'd be cool to be left, so I say leave her.
I mean, we were leaving her for like a couple hours. We're not now. We're leaving her for Lord knows how long. Like it could be, who knows?
Yeah, I'm thinking we take her.
I'm outvoted.
Crow, guess. What are you thinking?
Crow says, "I like my axe."
Pretty
We're
axe.
taking axe.
Crow's
We're
like,
taking axe.
I-
Pretty axe.
I think
So
I would
really-
leave her, but
Crow votes leader. What do you think, Guess? You're the tiebreaker here.
Yeah, I mean, let's bring her along because we don't know how long we're going to be gone, and we can protect her better than anybody else, right?
In theory.
Yep.
So all I know is we were wrong about Jordan's ring being the precious. It was actually Crow's axe. She's just like, my precious. We're walking down the road. He's just stroking the axe.
We bring axe. I like axe.
Axe always go.
I'm trying to send something to my computer. It's not working. There it goes. Okay.
All right.
Cool. So the journey is pretty uneventful. You managed to get down this trail towards Yester Hill. And I'm actually going to show you the map because it's all outdoors. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to just survey it from where you walk in.
Okay.
But let me explain what you see as you walk up first. The trail through the thick woods leads to a hill covered with dead grass and cairns of black rock. Dark, ominous clouds gather high above, and a single bolt of lightning strikes the hilltop. West of the hill, the land, the woods, and the sky vanish between a towering wall of fog. And so this is what kind of you see here. It's a little blurry because it's dark in here when I just took it. So my phone, tried to take it. But this is where you're coming in from the northeast. So the top right. What's that?
We don't see the cursor.
Up here.
Gotcha.
Now I see it. Okay.
You're coming from up here. This is the cairn of rocks. This is the wall of fog. And each one of these squares is 50 feet. So it is a very large area.
Okay. So when we get to the edge of the clearing there, we are several hundred feet away from the top of the hill.
Yes.
Do we see any people or anything moving?
From here, you cannot see anything. You do see something that is right here that is peeking up on the top of the hill, like higher than the cairns, but you can't really make out what it is from this distance.
Can we just walk up to that straight path that goes up, or do we have to walk in a circular pattern?
No, you can walk straight up if you want.
Okay.
Or you can kind of explore the outside.
Cool.
I say we just go straight up and keep our eyes open.
Mick always wanting to walk just straight
Into danger.
Well, as we go higher, we can see more.
What are those hut things or whatever, the circle discs on like around the border?
Yeah, the little circles that are brown.
Yeah, the pennies. What are the pennies?
Y2 or something?
Oh, those are they correlate to things in the book. So like this talks about the fog wall. This talks about the cairns. This talks about this area. So like you don't really need to worry about those. Those are for my reference.
Okay.
What we doing, guys?
Like how tall is this hill? Like how much uphill is it from where we're coming from? Like it looks like it's with the circles and stuff.
I mean, it's fairly steep, so you can't necessarily see the other side of it.
Okay.
But you can see what's on top.
Okay, so I guess I go 60 feet in front of everybody and start heading in.
All right, so you head up, straight up.
Yep.
Seems like a bad idea, but okay.
I don't know about the other guys, but me and Crow were walking up the straight path.
What does Davian think?
Yeah.
He just says, I would proceed with caution. They are one with the land and can be tricky.
Has he ever been here before?
He has flown over the area, but he's never walked the grounds. So he's kind of like scoped it out a bit because they are his enemies, but he's never been able to like actually walk through the land.
So when he's flown over it, what has he seen that we're not seeing, that we can't see from this vantage point before we start up the hill?
He can see that this is a mighty tree.
Okay.
and that's about it.
Oh, okay. So there's no real features here. And the little rings, like the little road path rings around it, those are just shrubs, I assume, that are around it, or are those trees?
These or
Yeah.
these?
No,
These are
yeah, those.
those are like um, these are dirt trails that run along 2 concentric rings of cairns that encircle the hillside. Each cairn is 10-foot high mound of slimy black rocks.
Oh, okay. So they're rock mounds. Okay. I was just trying to see how likely we are to get ambushed, like from behind this kind of those features that we're seeing. So they're 10-foot. So they're 10-foot piles of rocks. So yeah, anybody could be hiding behind them. Got it.
But as we go higher, we should be able to see more and more till.
As we're getting attacked, you mean? Yeah.
So as I'm walking up,
and you guys just want to run up the middle of the path.
Are you doing that?
So I'm just walking up the path to the center, I guess, with Crow. Well, what do we see as we look around going up the hill? Anything different?
So, Crow, you're walking ahead, right?
Yeah, slowly and cautiously.
Okay. As you start walking up the hill, you hear a deep voice, a whisper that's carried on the wind, and it says, "Long have I waited for one who is worthy. My spear hungers for blood. Retrieve it and rule these mountains in my stead, just like the mighty warriors from the early days of the Whispering Wall." And you feel drawn to one of the cairns on the hillside.
To one of the what?
The piles of rocks. One of these guys. So you feel drawn. You feel compelled. Now you don't have to. It's not a saving throw or anything, but you feel compelled to go investigate it.
Do I hear any voice, or is it just Crow?
It is just Crow.
I probably wouldn't go because I don't have any use for a spear. I've got my fancy axe.
Yeah, that's fair. Like I would go along with that character choice that you are, especially since the axe is so
Dominant, yeah.
dominant in making you want to keep it, that you wouldn't necessarily want to go say look at a
spear, lowly spear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you keep heading up the mountainside or the hillside, and atop the hill is a wide ring of black boulders and smaller rocks that collectively form a makeshift wall enclosing a field of dead grass. Lightning strikes at the edge of the ring from time to time, illuminating a ghastly 50-foot tall statue made of tightly woven twigs and packed with black earth. The statue remembers a towering cloaked man with fangs.
Okay. Are we there?
You're right here. So Crow is right here. You guys are a bit back, but he is right at the entrance of this thing. So you can go straight through. You can walk around. You can do whatever you choose to do at this point.
I don't see anybody, right?
You don't see anybody, no.
Okay.
Do I make it up there too now?
If you wish to be that close to him, yes.
I'll sort of stop and, just sort of look around.
Yeah. I want to investigate this statue. Does it look like it's, like the Wicker Man or something? Like, does it look flammable, or is it just like a bunch of dirt made into a statue?
Are you walking up to it?
Yeah, I'm walked up to it, touching it.
What is your passive perception?
Passive perception. Oh, here it is. My passive perception is 13.
Okay. So when you walk up, you are. 1 second. Hold on.
One of these times, Mick is gonna get instant death from doing this.
This would still be considered part of the forest, right?
No, you're in a field. You're probably 600 feet from the forest.
Is field a terrain though? Like what terrain is this considered?
Grass or plains. What are my options?
I'm looking up right now. Okay, Explorer. You have Arctic, coast, desert, forest, grassland, mountain, swamp, or the Underdark.
So it would be grassland.
Okay.
All right. So all right. Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay. So then you are able to dodge a great axe that swings by your head at the last second. And you don't see this, but everyone else on the edge of the of this ring of stones sees when you walk up to the statue. The earth seems to move, and buried under it are come crawling out of the earth 12 figures. They are all covered head to toe in bluish gray mud. They have long, tangled hair and wild-looking eyes. And roll initiative, please.
Seven.
I rolled 5.
6.
Crow?
You're on mute.
I'm muted. 20.
Oh, geez. And Gash?
4.
Oh, look at the rest of us.
He's like, I like X.
Yeah. So,
60 feet away from the crow. We keep
Slash,
rolling-
slash, slash.
we keep rolling like that, we're never going to be 60 feet near Crow.
He's gonna go charging at him, so we're gonna be. So how far? You said the boxes there are 50 feet.
yes.
Okay, so if the statue is more than 60 feet from the edge, then I guess I'm trying to determine how far Mick was.
Yeah,
Up.
he's about 120 feet.
Mick's 120 feet in front of us. Okay.
The good thing is my Eldritch Blast is 120 feet if I need to, so I don't need to be within 60 feet of Crow.
Me neither.
I can use Misty Step to get away.
20-foot spells.
Yeah, I got Misty Step to get away from him.
Okay.
Deal.
Crow, you're up first. There are 12 characters here.
But none of them within 40 feet of me, right? Or are there?
I don't know. How far in did you walk? Did you stay at the edge?
I kind of stayed at. I would have stayed at the edge. I didn't want
Okay.
to really break that circle.
So yes, some of them are closer to you. They are basically they came out of all. They're in a circle around this.
Okay.
So there's like probably 2 of them right here.
Okay.
You know, 2 of them here. You know, etc. So,
Gotcha. Then I will go to one of them and enter a rage and attack.
I'm not going to let you know like what they are, so you can't look up their stat blocks or what they do or anything. But
Okay.
There are 6 of them have big axes, and 6 of them have quarterstaffs.
If I'm close to one of them with a quarterstaff, I'm going to go for it.
Okay.
So, 17. That would be a 21 dirty.
Yep.
18. 23. Wait, 25 damage.
Okay. You chop it good and really clearly injure it severely, but it is not dead.
Okay, I'm going to attack it again.
Yep.
My bonus attack. And that one would be a 15.
15 hits.
Okay. 17, 19.
Yes, sir. You chop its head clean off.
Okay. Well, if I am within range, then since I killed it, I can attack again.
Yep. You can attack one of the guys with the axe.
Yeah. And got a 12 on that.
That would not hit.
Okay.
All right. Next up are the axe boys. So the first one is that you are face to face with is going to attack you, Crow.
And he has advantage.
Yep. 18.
Yes.
Here it comes, gentlemen.
Let's go, wisdom.
So first of all, I can't find the dice I need. Oh, here we go. So you take 12 damage, slashing damage, and make your wisdom saving throw.
I rolled a 19.
Okay, you saved. The one that tried to attack you, Mick, is going to attack you again.
Okay,
This time,
how much damage did Crow get again?
he took
12.
12.
Okay.
Which would be half, right? Because he's hurt. Yeah.
24 to hit you, Mick.
Yeah, that hits.
And it does 5 slash damage to you.
Okay.
One more is going to be able to reach you, Mick, but that is not going to hit with an 8. And
No.
the other ones are going to move towards the group, but none of them are going to be able to attack anybody. Next up are the quarterstaff boys. And one of them is going to so the closest one to the group of you at the entrance is going to cast.
Okay.
What's that?
I was just say in the closest one, the one Crow killed, but you're just the next closest one. Gotcha.
Yes. Is going to cast Thunder Wave at you. So I need you all, including Crow, to make. Well, no, not including Crow. So the rest of you. So Jimbei,
Mick, right?
not including Mick. So Jimbei, Jordan, Gesh, make a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
I got a 15.
We should
Gesh?
make.
Sorry, what? Gesh, what did you get?
Unmute.
18.
Okay. So you all save, so you're going to take half damage. So take... so you each take 7 damage.
Okay.
And the quarterstaff guy closest to Mick is going to cast, as a bonus action, cast a spell called Shillelagh on his quarterstaff, which I believe, Jinbei, you are familiar with from your last campaign.
Yes.
And he's going to run at you two-handed with the quarterstaff and try to knock it into your noggin. And that is going to be a 16.
I'm going to use a luck point. You rolled a 6.
Okay. The next one that is next closest to Crow is going to... sorry, I'm trying to look up these spells as I go. Okay. He's going to cast Entangle on you. So a 20-foot square surrounding from your point becomes difficult terrain, and you must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained.
I was muted again. 21 on the strength saving throw.
Okay, so you save that. But your movement will be halved as long as you're in that space.
That's actually good.
What's that?
That's actually a good thing.
Yeah, probably a good thing. The next one, so there's going to be 2 more that are going to be able to hit people. And they're each going to do the same thing, but on 2 different people. They're each going to cast Produce Flame. So one of them is going to run towards Mick. The other one is going to run towards Crow. They're each going to cast Produce Flame and hurl it at each of you. So let's see. First on Crow. There's going to be... do I get advantage on that too?
Is it a spell?
Yeah.
It's just... oh, yeah, it would be anyway. Yeah, that's...
Okay.
I think I'm going to make sure. But I'm pretty sure.
17. I mean, that was my first roll anyway, so.
That'll hit, yeah.
Okay. So it does 1d8.
Yeah, it just says attack rolls against you. Have advantage.
5 fire damage, and you have to make your saving throw.
Ooh, roll a natural 20.
All right. And the last one that can attack is going to attack Mick with Produce Flame. There's going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
And 7 points of fire damage.
Okay.
All right. So that is their turn. Mick, you are next. You have one quarterstaff guy and one big boy right next to you, and the rest are kind of closing in different directions.
Okay. I need to know specifically, is there anyone that is not next to someone else as far as enemies?
Yes. There are 2 next to you. There's a quarterstaff guy and an axe guy next to you. Everyone else is not immediately next to an enemy.
I thought I had one.
No. Enemies next to enemies.
Oh. No, they're pretty spread out.
pretty spread out. Okay, but the two next to me are like
you had one of the axe guys tried to hit you, right, Crow?
Yeah.
Okay, so then he should have made a strength saving throw too. Let me see 1 second. Oh, he's fine. No, all the rest of the enemies are at least within like 20 feet of each other.
How many of them are within 5 feet of each other?
Only the two right next to you.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will use my bonus action to cast Hail of Thorns. I'll explain it after I see if it actually matters. I got to see if I hit.
Okay.
And I will use an arrow and try and hit these guys. So let's see here. It doesn't matter which one. Over 20, I guess that hits.
Yep. I mean, they are different creatures. So do you want to hit the guy with the quarterstaff or the guy with the battle axe?
Battle axe.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the longbow itself is 1d8 plus 4. So that'd be 10. And then the Hail of Thorns. Let me bring it up. I'll read you what it does. Okay. The next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before this spell ends, it creates a rain of thorns that sprout from my ranged weapon or ammunition. In addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
All right. So the guy you hit rolled a 10. The other one rolled an 18.
So one fail, one success.
Yep. So the one you hit failed.
Okay. So he gets the 10 points of piercing damage from the arrow, and I rolled an 8 on my D10, so that means he also gets 8 damage of piercing, and then the other guy only gets 4.
Okay.
And then I will use my second attack to go at him with my short sword, and I'll go after the axe guy as well. I'll use whatever movement to get up to him. And
no, you're right there. You don't have to move. He's on top of you.
Oh, shoot. Okay, well, let me roll, see if I hit him. A 14.
14 does hit.
Okay. That's another 6 points of damage.
All right.
And then since I didn't use any movement, where am I in the circle?
You are right here next to the statue, but you are engaged in combat with two guys. So if you try to move away from them, they will both get an opportunity attack on you.
Even if I dash?
Yeah, the only way you can. The only one can do it, I think, are rogues have like a disengage action that can.
Yeah, I know. I'm really missing the rogue. I'll just hold my position then.
Okay. Next up is Jimbei.
Oh, I thought.
No, sorry, Jordan.
I was gonna say I thought Jordan was before.
I get to go all the way. I mean, I'm gonna just Eldritch Blast somebody. I mean, I'm not. How far back am I now?
I mean, you can get up to the entrance of this circle and shoot.
I mean, I can shoot 120 feet.
Right. So there are only two guys further
than that.
So you can hit. You know, there's a guy. There's two people who are within range of Crow that are pretty close. Everyone else is a little further back.
All right, then I guess I'll go after one of the guys near. Can I hit one of the guys that's near Crow?
Yep. Or Mick. If you want to hit one of the guys near Mick, you can hit one of them too.
Oh yeah, how many are on Mick?
2.
And how many are on Crow?
There's only one he's engaged with. There's another guy who's a little further back that cast a spell.
Then I'll take one of the ones out on Mick. I'll do an
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
Wanna
I'll
hit
do
this-
2 Eldritch Blasts on that guy.
Want to hit the same battle axe guy he was fighting?
How damaged does that guy look?
He looks pretty hardy. He's still okay.
All right, then I'll do both blasts on that guy then. See if we can't take him down a notch.
I just think that could almost be an extra 32 damage that you was doing if you would have attuned to the.
Does 12 hit?
12 does not.
All right, let's try the other one. Oh yeah, that'll be a dirty 20.
Yep.
All right, let's see here. Okay. That'll be 11.
Okie dokie. Now it is Jimbei.
Okay, so I'm back there with Jordan and Gesh. How far are we from Crow?
You're about 30 or so feet.
Okay, it's 30 feet from Crow. And the closest guys to us would be the guy fighting Crow then.
Yep.
And then how far is Crow from Mick?
About 80 feet.
80 feet. Okay. And then how are the other guys? How many others are within the 120 feet of me, and how are they kind of distributed?
There are. So there's 2 of the axe guys, 1 on Crow, 1 on Mick. Then there's 4 others that are kind of. One of them is further back. So one of them is still like back here.
Okay.
And then so there's 1, 2, and 3. And then so the other 3 would be like in this area somewhere.
Okay.
And then all of the quarterstaff guys are on this side. So one of them is here fighting him. Then there's another one further back here, and then one of them very close to you, and then the other couple are here.
So yeah, there's only 5 of them left. So there's 1 close to Crow, 1 fighting Mick, and the other 3 on that side. Okay.
Yep.
And is one of them all the way back near that other axe guy?
So there's one like about here.
Okay. I'm just trying to get this. So how many of them are within 10 feet of each other? Just the one fighting Mick, or
Yep.
are the others?
Just the two fighting Mick. Everyone else is at least 20 feet from each other.
From each other. Okay. So there's one fighting Crow, and then the next closest one is 20 feet from him.
Yep.
Correct. All right. I am going to, since everybody has that spread out, I am going to cast Call Lightning. A storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall and 60 foot in radius. Centered on a point you can see within range directly above you. The spell fails if you can't see a spot where the storm cloud could appear. When you cast a spell, choose a point you can see under the cloud, and a bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud at that point. So a creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw or take 3d10 lightning damage on a failed save.
All right. So yeah, basically you can put it, if you're looking to hit both of them in front of Mick, you can put it somewhere in this vicinity and cast it in between them, but avoid hitting Mick. I'll let you do that.
Okay, so I was gonna cast it like somewhere between Crow and Mick, so that it was like would reach Mick, but maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Then you have the option to cast it on the guys near Crow.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Right.
cast it at the 2 guys nearest Mick then this turn.
Yep.
And they have to make dexterity saving throws, and it's 15.
15.
Yep.
Fail, pass. So the axe guy fails, the quarterstaff guy passed.
Okay, and I'm gonna roll 3d10. And this is this thunder or lightning damage? This should be lightning damage, right? Lightning damage. Yeah. All right. Where's my d10? D10. Oh, that's the 12. Where's D10? Uh, 16 plus my. Is it plus my modifier? Or is it just the D10? Get off there. Oh no, it looks like it's just the D10, not plus my modifier. So 16. Yeah, and then lightning damage. So the one that failed, since they both take lightning damage, they'd be moved 10 feet from me. So 10 feet further.
Even the one that succeeds still gets moved?
Well, that's that thunder strike thing. So anything that takes.
Oh, right. Okay, yep.
10
Okay,
feet.
so they're moved 10 feet away from Mick.
Yeah.
Which is not going to do them a whole lot of good because their turn comes before him, but still might be relevant.
So one of them takes 16, the other one takes 8.
All right. Now your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
All right. Gesh.
I'm going to use my cantrip of Firebolt on the guys, I guess, near Mick.
What's the range on that?
120 feet.
Okay, cool. Actually, they're just out of range because of the 10 feet that Jinbei pushed them back. Because I said they were 120 feet before that.
Yeah.
So you can hit the one in front of Crow.
Can I use the dash to go closer and then use?
Yeah. You can move 30 feet closer for sure.
I'll do that. Then use Firebolt. 9.
9 is not going to hit.
Yeah. All
right. But because you cast a spell, I'm going to roll on the. All right, you're safe for the wild magic.
Oh, I mean that's a cantrip. That still counts as a spell.
Maybe not. I'll have to double check that.
Okay.
But either way, you're safe this turn.
Cool.
So back to the top of the order and Crow. I think you're muted again.
Yeah, I was. Great Weapons Master and recklessly attack the Axe Welder who's next to me.
Yep.
And I got a 15.
Yep.
Okay. 7, 12, 22, 24 on damage.
Okay.
I'm going to attack him again.
Sure thing.
Oops. 19.
Yep.
And 19, 21 damage.
Okie dokie.
Okay. And that'll be it.
All right. Axe Boys' turns. So the one that has been attacking Mick is going to run back up to him and try to attack him. He is going to attack recklessly. Haha. That is a crit. You going to do anything about that? Do you want to use a luck point or anything?
Oh, you rolled a crit? Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I'm going to use a luck point. You rolled a 13.
So plus 5, so it'd be an 18 to hit. That's a lot better than a crit. Yeah.
At least it's not crit.
Okay, so he does 8 slashing damage. And another one is going to be able to reach you. The one from that's further back is going to be able to reach you this turn. And that is going to be a 24 to hit.
Yeah, I'd say that hits.
And that is 12 damage.
Okay, so that'd be 3. Okay.
The one that you've been fighting, Crow, is going to attack you again. He's going to go recklessly as well.
Okay.
15. Do I get double advantage? How does that work?
That just cancel out advantage then.
Well, no, because I get advantage for attacking recklessly, and I get advantage attack against you since you're reckless, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's 15 is my best roll.
Okay.
Does that hit?
That hit.
Six slashing damage.
And not saved.
Oh no, he froze.
Yeah, he's breaking up.
Sorry.
Will he go berserk? It's the question of the night.
We do not know.
Can you hear?
I saved. He said it in the private chat.
Okay, great. So the other axe guy is not going to be able to reach you, the closest one to you, because of the difficult terrain. So he's on the edge of that difficult terrain. So no one else is going to be able to do anything except for advance their position towards the group. And then the other guys are going to go the quarterstaff guys. So Shillelagh Boy is going to attack Mick. He's not going to hit with that. The guy who cast Thunderwave is going to cast that again on you, on the three of you who are closest to the entrance. So make a Constitution saving throws for me, please.
That's me, right?
Yep, Jordan, Jimbei, and Gesh.
I'm sorry, what am I rolling?
Constitution saving throw.
18.
11.
8.
All right, so Jimbei saved. The other two of you did not. So
Correct.
11 thunder damage to those of you who did not save, and 6 to Jimbei, and those of you who did not save get pushed back 10 feet. And then we got the two guys who can reach with Produce Flame. So Produce Flame on Crow. I think that's going to hit. That's a 18 to hit.
Yeah. It's
4 damage. You have to make another saving throw.
and
Anyone catch that?
I didn't know.
failed.
Failed?
Type it in.
I think he said failed.
Hooray. Rolled a 3.
3.
Okay. So one was going to hurl Produce Flame at Mick as well, and that's going to be a 22 to hit.
Nope. Luck point. You rolled a 2.
All right, he misses you. So that's what they can do. And so it is. Huh?
So we need to kill some dudes this turn.
It is Mick. It's your turn.
Seriously. Okay.
You have 2 axe guys on you, and
I'm going to activate my ability and then fire my second arrow at the axe guy.
the one that you've been hitting.
Do
I
what?
assume the one that you've been hitting.
Yeah, the axe guy.
Yeah, because there's 2 axe guys attacking you now.
Yeah, and that is a that's a 10.
10 is not going to cut it.
But I will use my extra attack then.
Yep.
And that is like 28 or something. Really
Yeah,
high.
that'll hit.
Okay. So that means, let me make sure I get all these things I'm supposed to roll here. Okay, so that's that's 23 points of force damage total. But that's only if he fails his D10 roll. You and the guy that's next to him and the guy that's next to him.
Yes. The DC 10. So he rolled, what is it? What type of roll is it?
Dexterity saving.
He rolled an 11. But, so he takes half damage?
Yeah, so that would not be what I told you. That'd be 8, 9, 10, 12.
Would be.
So what's the normal damage? You said 23, right?
Okay, -7, add half of 7 to that, and that's what the damage is.
All right, so
The first guy.
the first guy's dead.
Okay.
And then
So
the other
second guy just took half of 7.
Well, he failed. The other 2 failed, so they both take 7.
Okay.
I also forgot that you have the other dude with you, so I'm gonna have to retcon, have him attack some other people this turn, and I'll have to roll. I'm not gonna make Arena in combat because she wouldn't be. But
okay, and that I only had concentration for up to a minute, and I rolled to see if I lost it. I when I got hit, I didn't. So I no longer have that spell going. I'm going to have to cast it again or do something different.
Okay.
So do I? If I move now, would I still get? He has an opportunity attack.
There's still 2 guys attacking you.
Okay, so then I have to stay put.
Yep. All right. So Davian, I'm going to take 2 attacks for him since I messed him up. His first turn, he's going to turn into a raven. And then his second turn, he is going to try to attack the other dude on the quarterstaff guy on you, Mick. That is going to be just enough to hit, an 11. So it takes... He takes 5 damage, so not enough to kill him. So that is back to normal. So you got a little raven on your side flying above you.
Yay!
On your side. All right. Jimbei.
Jordan.
Sorry, yeah. You're both J names. I just abbreviate things, so I'm confusing. Jordan.
TJ is apparently on the edge of his seat out of his 3rd whiskey and finishing a pack of cigarettes based on the intensity of this moment.
I couldn't tell if that was sarcasm, but I'll take it as not.
I don't read sarcasm when it comes to text messaging. It's just all factual in my mind. All right, so there's still 2 on Mick.
There's still 2 on Mick, yes.
And one of them is more damaged than the other, right?
Yeah, the guy with the quarterstaff looks quite bloodied.
All right, so can I do one at him and one at the other guy for now?
Sure. Yep.
So this is the one that's hopefully going to finish off the one guy for you, Mick. Oh yeah, that's a 20, baby.
Yep.
And then, do I roll the other one yet? Or
yeah.
Do you want me to do damage, or do you want me to do?
Yeah, you have to declare where your bolts are going.
Okay, so what is that? Do you want me to roll damage first, or
no, who are you attacking? So you have to when you cast them simultaneously. So
yeah.
So you have to attack with them both and then deal damage.
Okay, attack with them both. So then the other guy, I roll on the other guy, and I got a 3.
Okay.
So I didn't hit the other guy. All right. So do I do double damage on a crit? Is that how that works?
Yep.
Suck it, you bastard. 10, 20.
Yeah, man. You hit him with your Eldritch Blast, and you see his skin just like melt off his face, and his skull is still screaming when he falls to the ground.
Die.
The quarterstaff guy or the axe guy?
That's a quarterstaff guy. So there's 4 quarterstaff guys left.
Sorry, I couldn't hit the other one for you, Mick.
Now it's
right?
now it's Jinbei.
Okay, so we got an axe guy attacking Crow. We got a quarterstaff guy near us that's been sending thunder waves at us. We got a axe guy attacking Mick, and then where's everybody else?
Okay, so you have Crow is here now, Berserk, with a guy right in front of him and a guy on the edge of the entangling roots area.
Is that an axe or a?
It's an axe guy.
Okay.
You have a quarterstaff guy like right in the middle shooting at him. You have another quarterstaff guy right over here who's been casting the thunder wave at you. Then you have the 2 the 1 axe guy here. You have another guy down here who's been shooting at him. And then the rest are in this middle. They're all kind of converging towards you. But they're still like not grouped, really.
So
but you can basically hit like just about anybody you want.
But I can only there's nobody that's within a distance of each other where I can aim it to.
They need to be within 5 feet.
Let me double check. Because that spell goes on for like 10 minutes. So the call lightning thing does. What is it? 5 feet of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, but you can hit. I'll let you hit anyone you want with it, but you can only hit one person.
Okay. And Mick has 2 more people closing in on him. He's got the axe guy on him, and then he's got 2 more people that are close.
I killed him.
No, he's got 1 axe guy on him and 1 quarterstaff guy near him.
Okay. So there's not another axe guy coming toward him. Okay.
No. They're all coming towards you, the rest of them.
Okay. So we got 5 axes and 4 quarterstaff left, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to go on and aim at the axe guy attacking that's near Mick.
Okay.
And he has to make a dexterity saving throw 15.
Roll the dirty 20.
Okay. So he'll take half damage on D10. 3D10. Half of 20.
Yikes. Okay. Good thing I saved. Gesh.
I'm going to do the firebolt cantrip again.
On who?
The guy near Mick. 8.
That was with a D20?
That
Boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rolling bad today.
Crow.
I will attack the weapons master, the one that was under me.
Yeah, you have to attack him. He's the closest to you right now.
Yep. And that would be 12.
A 12 does not hit.
Good. I'll attack him again. That time, 18.
Did you say 15?
18.
Yes.
10, 15, 25, 27 edge.
Okay, you cleave him good, and he dies.
Okay. So since I killed him, what's the closest thing to me now?
The next closest guy would be the other axe guy at the edge of the entangling roots area, which
Okay.
you can't quite. Yeah, you can reach him.
So I will reach him again. And I got 16.
Yep.
20 damage on him.
Wow. Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Next up is Davian, who's going to swoop down on the guy attacking Mick again. But he is going to totally whiff for this first one. Nope, he whiffs it both times. The wind, a lightning bolt struck when he was swooping down and it spooked him. So next up, Axe Boys. So one is going to attack Crow that he's attacking. Ooh, crit. So you're going to take 11, not too bad.
11 what?
I said 11, it's not too bad. Slashing damage. The one attacking Mick is going to attack you again. It's going to miss.
Yeah.
And then who's the closest is Gesh, are you up ahead of the group? Because you moved up to attack the guy, right?
Yeah, but then I got pushed back.
Right. Okay. Let's see. So how many turns has it been? 3. So he's been able to move 90 feet. Okay. So yeah, one of the other axe guys is gonna be able to attack you. That's gonna be 16 to hit.
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah. That hits.
7 damage.
Okay.
All right. It's the quarterstaff guy's turn. One that's been hurling produce flames at Mick is going to do that again. It's going to miss. One hurling produce flames at Crow is going to attack him. He's going to miss. And then the other two. Right. 1, 2. Yeah, the other two. One of them is going to attack Gesh. That's going to be 13 to hit.
No.
Oh, no, not going to do it. And the last one is who's in front, Jimbei or Jordan?
Me, probably.
Okay. Well, he's going to miss too. So you guys got a lucky round there.
Nice.
So Mick.
Okay. Show me with the cursor where I'm at, and I'm there.
You're here. You're still fighting one guy. There's another guy fairly close to you, flinging fireballs at you.
Okay. Is the guy I'm fighting, where is his back? On what cardinal direction on this map?
I don't know. Let's say south.
His back is south. Okay.
But he's facing you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to attack with my sword because I don't want to explode. So that's going to be 11.
11 is not going to do it.
I'll attack again. That's over 20.
Yep.
All right. So the damage on that is 6 damage.
Okay.
And then I cast Misty Step. And I want to transport 30 feet behind him. So I disappear, and I'm behind him. He has no idea where I went.
Sure. All right. Jordan.
All right. So that guy's still alive. That Mick is still dealing with, right? So
Yep.
let's try to take that sucker out. And I'll do both blasts at that guy because he's still pretty sturdy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did 6 damage.
15 hits, right?
Yes, sir.
And what about 14?
Yes, sir.
Double time. Look at that, Nick. Hit double time. All right. 12 damage on the first. And 7 damage on the second.
Okay. Jimbei.
Okay, so we got the axe guy that was attacking Mick, that Mick moved away from. He's pretty damaged. The axe guy attacking Crow has damage. Are those the only two that have damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. So
we
the
got a quarterstaff guy. We got a
all four quarterstaff guys are unharmed.
Okay. Let's just go ahead and finish the axe guy attacking Mick, or try to. So we're gonna, because nobody's within 5 feet of each other yet, right?
Correct.
So I'm only gonna attack one at a time with this. So we're gonna do
failed the throw
again at him, so he has to make a dex saving throw.
Yeah, I failed.
Okay, so 3d10. I didn't roll as well that time. 11.
Okay.
Dang it. That was not a good roll. A 2 and a 1 does not do very good.
And Gesh.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
You do have a guy attacking you now, so you.
I was about to ask. I got attacked twice recently. Is there 2 guys in front of me?
There aren't, but you could attack the same guy twice.
Oh, okay. And does he have any damage?
No.
I'm gonna cast shield. Let's see if it works. 9.
I think. What does shield do?
It just gives me +5 to my AC.
That you don't need to roll for that. That just works.
Okay, cool. Good enough for me. Thank you.
Yep. You don't have any bonus actions or anything you want to do?
Maybe move back.
So if you move back, he'll get an opportunity attack on you.
Oh, really? Okay, just stay still then.
Okay. Crow, how's it going?
All right. I hope.
A little better.
Okay.
Yeah, a little better. So you must attack the guy that's directly in front of you.
Yep. I'm sure that would be it. It'd be 20 something.
Oh, we lost him.
He said he rolled a 20 something, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's the curse. Cursed.
It's the cursed blade. Well, next up would be, I don't know that it would matter what, because the Raven is going to attack the guy that was attacking Mick. So 23 damage. Great. Okay.
With first hit. So yeah, he's just typing in the chat. I like it.
I'll wait with bated breath.
Does the attack hit with a second hit? Second hit. He's back.
Maybe.
And he's frozen.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm back.
Oh, good. Much better.
Yeah. 19 to hit on the second one. I was typing it in, and 24 damage.
All right, you just kill him with that.
Okay. So what's the closest to me then?
That's a great question. So you are right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say the next closest is both Gesh and the axe guy fighting him.
I thought there was a quarterstaff guy sending bolts at Crow, or is he far enough away? Further away?
Yeah, he's a bit further back. They're right up in this area. So I'm gonna have. Let's see. I'm gonna roll a d4. So you're gonna attack the axe guy.
Okay. And that wouldn't hit. Oh, wait. No, that was the wrong die. Sorry. Oh, that still doesn't hit. That was like an 8.
Okay.
So it's my high roll.
All right.
Yes. When your turn comes up.
Boy, the Raven is not helping you at all. He missed with his attacks.
This guy was supposed to be useful.
Hey, man, listen. He will be. Don't worry.
I know.
He's playing it safe this round because I don't want him to die right now.
Yeah, no, I got you.
The axe guys are gonna go. So the one that was attacking Mick is going to turn around and charge at you because he was pushed 10 feet back, so he's close enough to attack you again.
Me?
Yeah.
So how does he know I was there?
I mean, you. All right, make a stealth check.
Let's see here.
I'll roll against his perception.
17.
I rolled a 19. But he missed his attack, but he is engaged in combat with you. The other guy who's attacking Gesh is going to turn his attention to Crow. That's probably not going to do it. Does he still have advantage against you?
Yes.
That might do a 16.
Yep.
Yes. 10 damage.
Okay.
And the last one is going to just keep getting closer to you. The quarterstaff guys, one of them is going to hurl a flame at Mick. That's going to be a 22 to hit.
Yep.
And 5 points of damage. How are you looking?
I am at 18 hit points.
Okay. And then one of them is going to continue his barrage. Wait, left 3. Yep, okay. That's not going to hit. Advantage. Okay, that one will hit Crow for 6. One of them is going to attack Gesh, but you increased your armor class, so that's not going to do it. And then the last one's going to attack Jimbei for a dirty 20.
That will do it.
6 points of damage.
Okay, I'm going to use a reaction.
Okay.
And so let me remember how this works. Wrath of Storm. When a creature within 5 feet that can see you hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to cause the...
He is not within 5 feet of you.
Oh, I thought he was... Oh, it was
a
spell.
Yeah, he's casting a spell on you.
Okay, never mind. And he did how much damage? 6?
6, yes.
Okay.
Mick, it is your turn.
Okay, so it's me and this one dude, and then everyone else is how far away?
The closest other guy to you is probably about 30 feet away.
30 feet. And where is he engaged?
He is not engaged at all, but he's off this way.
Okay.
So you're over here. He's over here.
North from my position. What's
He
the
is-
closest guy other than the one attacking me?
There are. There's another quarterstaff guy, like in the middle-ish, behind him, but he's not close.
Like how many feet away?
40, 50.
Okay. Well, I'll attack this guy with my sword.
Yep.
That'll be a 16 to hit.
Yes, sir.
That's 7 damage.
All right.
And
He's looking quite bloodied.
I attack again.
Yep.
That is 11 to hit.
11 will not hit.
Okay. I cast Misty Step and transport 30 feet straight behind him. And then, since there's no one to get an opportunity attack with, I want to dash forward.
Towards the guy in the middle.
No, it's straight up north.
Yeah, so you'll be running towards a quarterstaff guy, but
Yeah.
away from the battle axe guy. Okay. Yep, that's fine.
And I want to dash as far as still not engaging him. Like he'd have to come to me.
Yeah. So you can if you you Missy step 30 feet away.
Uh-huh.
So you can go up to, as far as you want, but up to 20 feet towards, you can run up to 30 feet, but up to 20 feet up to where the next closest guy is. But if you get past him, he will, you can run this direction or, this direction, but so if you run 10 feet, you'll still be 10 feet away from this guy, but 40 feet away from this
I
guy.
go straight up north, straight north. How
Okay.
far can I go?
You can go 30 feet, but you'll run into somebody or get close to somebody. You'll be closer to some, no matter where you run, you're going to be within 30 feet.
I'm getting close to the back of someone if I go north, to
Correct.
the front of someone if I turn the other way.
Yes.
Okay, then I'll go to the back of someone then.
Okay, fair enough.
Where the next time it's my turn, if they haven't noticed me, I can attack them.
Sure. Yeah, I got you. Jordan.
Okay, so the guy he just ran away from
is now too far away for you to hit.
Yeah, so is there anybody I can be hitting at this point?
Sure. Crow is engaged in combat with a guy.
Okay.
The guy that's attacking me.
That's it.
Oh, yeah. Let's do the guy that's attacking Djembe. I'll do. How healthy is he looking?
Everyone else besides the guy that was attacking Mick is at full health.
Oh, wow. All right. So double blast on Djembe's dude.
Attacking a quarterstaff guy?
Isn't that who Djembe was dealing with?
Yeah. It was shooting the flames at you, right? That's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So 14 on the first one.
Yep.
And 16 on the second one.
Those will both hit.
$12. Ooh, there's the 10. 14.
All right. It's looking real bad, but he's not dead.
Damn it. Sorry, Djembe.
It's okay.
But it is Djembe. It's your turn.
All right. I'm going to cast. The storm cloud's still there, but I'm not going to use it as an action this time because it lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Or no, I am going to use it. I should have been using this the whole time. I didn't realize this was always a bonus action. Dummy. Okay. So I will attack the storm cloud. Can I still hit the guy Mick ran away from?
No.
Okay. Because I have 100 and... Or well, I can't. Where I cast it, I have 60 feet from it, or whatever, from where I cast it. But okay.
So you cast it so you'd be able to be up in this area, right?
I cast
ran
it
because
between.
Mick ran 30 feet back, so he's way back.
Okay, that guy's out of range. All right. Can I hit the guy that's up near me with it?
Sure.
Okay, well, then let's do that. And he's got to make a dex saving throw of 15.
He did pass that.
Okay, well, let me see what the half damage is.
He will most certainly be dead.
10.
Yes, most certainly be dead.
Okay. So then I'm going to cast. Okay, so that's the quarterstaff guy was next to me is dead. So we're down to 3 quarterstaff. All right. What's the next closest guy to me? Where's the quarterstaff guy that was approaching Gesh a while ago?
He's still way down here. Oh, approaching Gesh? Yeah. So there's still an axe guy right in between Gesh and Crow.
Okay.
There's another axe guy who's approaching from this way, who's kind of in between Crow and Mick.
Okay.
And then there's the other 2, other 3 quarterstaff guys are in this area.
They're in what area? Over there. So I guess the closest, I'm going to use my bonus action to cast a spiritual weapon.
Yep.
And let's see, how far does that? Wait, let me see how far that goes. 60 feet. Is there anybody within 60 feet?
Well, so when you cast spiritual weapon as a bonus action, can you also attack with it? Is the same bonus action, or is it one or the other?
It says casting time is a bonus action. You create a floating spiritual weapon within range that lasts for the duration or until you cast the spell again, which is a minute. You can cast a spell and make a melee attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. So if I cast it within 5 feet of something, yes, I can attack him.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, there's one like right up kind of in your grill, sort of in this area.
Okay, so the closest quarterstaff guy after the one we just killed, I'm gonna go after.
Sure thing.
That is. Let me roll my d20 and see if it hits. What's my bonus on that? 19.
Oh yeah.
And this does 1d8 plus 4. 11. That's a good roll.
Wow. Okay. All right, and Gesh.
I'm going to use shield again.
Can you use it multiple times?
Yeah, this is a cantrip. You can use it as much as you want.
How long does it last?
It has to do it every turn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You should run away from Crow.
Good call. I'll do that as my bonus action, or should I do that first and then do shield?
You can move. You can use an action and move. Those are 2 different things.
Okay, so I guess I'll use the action to move back.
So use your action to cast shield, and then you're going to move back.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Crow.
I will attack the one. I forgot if it was a cast. I think it was an axe user, wasn't it?
What's that?
I was trying to remember who I was attacking. I know.
You killed the last guy you attacked.
No, and then I moved up and
I guess
the one that was right next to Gesh. But I couldn't remember if it was.
It's an axe guy.
It's an axe guy.
But okay. Didn't you kill him last turn?
The one that was right on Gesh? No.
Oh no, you killed the other. Okay, right. Yes.
Yeah, and then I moved up, and then we was trying to decide whether I was closer to Gesh or the other one, and they were like the same distance. So. That one will not. It's a 20-something, 20.
Yep, that'll definitely hit.
20, 22.
Okie dokie.
That'll be the end of my turn.
All right, so you're out of your rage. All right. Your Raven friend. There you go. They'll hit twice This turn, he's attacking the guy that just hit with a spiritual weapon. All right, so he does 10 damage to him. Next up, so first axe guy is going to attack you, Crow. Since you're engaged, he's going to go reckless.
Okay.
22 to hit.
Yep.
Uh, 9 damage. And the last one is going to also attack you recklessly. He's going to come up from behind you. Dirty 20.
Okay, that hits.
9 damage again.
Well,
And the last one that's way far back is just going to dash up, but doesn't get close enough to hit anybody.
So how many axe guys do we have left?
There are 3. One of them is quite damaged. One of them is fairly damaged, and one of them is full health. And then there's still 4 of the other guys.
There's still 4.
Oh, no, sorry. That's not. There's still 3 of the other guys. So there's 3 and 3.
4 staff and 3 axe guys. Okay.
So similarly, the quarterstaff guy in the back is going to dash up, but can't really reach anybody. One of them that's been blasting Crow is going to do that again. That's going to be a dirty 20.
Okay.
And 8 points of fire damage. And then spiritual weapon is going. The guy you hit with spiritual weapon is going to attack you, Jimbei.
Okay.
That is not going to hit.
That's
So, Mick, it is your turn.
Okay. So the guy that I teleported from, he's obviously coming up to me.
Yeah, but he's still a decent ways away.
Yeah. But the guys I came up to, they don't know I'm there. They're attacking like Crow and Jimba, all the other guys.
So there's 2 of them attacking Crow, which those are the closest ones that you guys are closest
So
to.
would I have advantage on my first attack with them then? So I'm coming
Sure.
behind?
Sure, I'll give that to you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to activate my ability and then attack. Hey, let's see here. I'm going to roll. And roll again. Since I have advantage, why not use it? That's going to be, oh, wow. Over 20.
Yep.
All right, so that'll be $13 points of force damage. And then I have my second attack. I'm going to roll for it. That's, again, over 20. And that one would be five points of piercing damage.
Okay. Great. Okay, Jordan.
All right, let's Jembe, you still have one you're dealing with, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's see if I can save us some trouble there. 15, that'll do it.
Yep.
9 is not going to do it. Well, maybe, yeah, 14 max.
14 damage.
14 damage, yeah.
Yep, you kill him. You don't quite melt his face off like the first guy, but you do kill him.
I'll take it.
So 2 quarterstaff left. Okay.
Yep, 2 quarterstaff guys left and 3 of the other guys. And it is your turn, Jimbei.
Okay. Is the guy that is really wounded from fighting Mick in range of the storm cloud this time?
Yes.
All right, so let's try to finish him off. So he's got to make a dex saving throw.
He saved.
He saved. So let me roll and see what the half damage is. He takes half of 14.
All right. It is enough to kill him.
Woohoo! So 2 quarterstaff, 2 axe is what we got left.
Yep.
And then I can move the spiritual weapon how far between an attack as a bonus action. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon 20 feet and attack a creature within 5 feet of it. Because can I reach anybody by moving it 20 feet?
20 feet, probably not. No.
What's the closest?
The closest is probably still the two guys on Crow.
Let's move it toward. But there's also a quarterstaff guy next attacking Crow. How far is he?
He's so he is behind them, so he's a bit further away, but you can move it towards him and maybe reach him next turn.
Okay, well, I only got probably one more turn with that before it runs out of time. But yeah, let's go. Let's see if we can get at him.
Okay. Then Gesh, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna stick with that shield. I just want to stay alive.
No one is attacking you right now.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's just good, just in case someone does, because it's like I can't do anything after someone attacks me.
Yep. I'm almost dead. So
yeah, me too. I'm just trying to self-preserve. I mean, unless that guy we're attacking to see. Well, Jinbei got him. Because who else is alive?
There are 2 axe guys attacking Crow, and Mick is right there. And then there are 2 quarterstaff guys further back from them. So no one is really within easy range of you at the moment.
Okay.
So you could fire at one of the axe guys pretty easily
without
too much danger.
Okay.
Because there's still 2 of your teammates in between you and anybody else.
What if I try Crown of Madness? Will that work from here?
You can try. What's the range on it?
Oh, yeah, let me look it up. I want to say it's like 200 or something ridiculous.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Dropped all my papers. I got it right here.
120 feet.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, you can cast it on. There's 2 axe guys. One of them is at full health. You could cast it on him or try to.
Okay. Well, then I will roll a d20.
Is it an attack or is it a saving throw?
It's a spell.
Yeah, but do they have to save or do you have to
Wisdom
roll?
saving throw or become charmed.
Okay. Wisdom
Yeah.
saving throw.
I was one page away. Sorry.
9 is not going to do it. So he is Crown of Madness.
Dope.
And what does that do exactly again?
One humanoid of your choice that you can see within range must succeed in the throw. Okay. Charmed target must use this action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose.
Okay, so you get to decide who he attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, Crow.
I will attack the one I have attacked last round.
Yep.
18. Well, 18
Yep.
plus bonuses will definitely hit. 5, 10, 20, 22.
Okay.
And I will attack him again.
Yep.
And that would be 18.
18 will hit.
And 3, 5, 15, 17 damage.
You slay him.
Okay, since he is dead, who is the closest thing? What's the closest thing to me?
The other axe guy is closer to you by 5 feet.
Okay. And do I have movement to get to him?
Yeah, he's attacking you.
Okay.
He was
then,
engaged
yeah,
with you.
I'm going to attack him now. And yeah, that 16 plus, I think,
Yep.
4 bonus. So 30, 20, And that would be 16, 11, 23 damage to him.
All right.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Cool. All right. Raven is going to take his turn to turn back into a human and land back with you guys. With the spellcasters back behind you guys. Yep. Okay. I wish that was a bonus action, but unfortunately it is not. So next up is going to be Axe Boys. It's going to attack Crow. He's still reckless.
Wait, isn't he under control of Gesh?
Oh, yes, he is. So does he say he must make an attack? Or he just attacks? What does Crown of Madness say?
He attacks chooses.
Yeah.
And
it's just like one attack, and I got to hold that. I can't really do anything. And if I do anything else, it cuts the spell.
Okay. But him getting damage doesn't break it?
No. I don't think so. I mean, let me read the whole entire thing just in case. Let me see the last paragraph. Probably says, on your subsequent turns, you must use your action to maintain control of the target or the spell ends. Also, the target can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
At the end of each of its turns, okay.
Yeah, so you can make a wisdom saving throw.
But you would take an action first. However, the only people within range for him to attack are Mick or Crow. So you could just have him do nothing, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, well, what's the isn't there 2 Axe Boys?
No, he just Crow just killed the other one.
Okay, so he's just
the 2 quarter chef guys.
They're not within range.
Well, I guess he'll start walking towards them.
Do you get to move him and attack him?
I guess. I don't know. I have no idea, man.
Can you read it again for me?
Yeah, I'll read the whole entire thing just so we can get it down because we'll be using this a lot. One humanoid of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become charmed by you for the duration. While the target is charmed in this way, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head and a madness glows in its eyes. The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. So it doesn't say anything about movement. That target can act normally on its turn if you choose.
Can you go back 1 second?
Yeah.
Does it say he must make an attack?
Yes.
Well, it says, if you keep reading, it says the target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or if none are within its range.
If you act normally, then I guess what it would move. Does that count?
If you would act normally, he would attack Crow.
Yeah, the charmed target must use its action. So it's either got to cast a spell or attack with a weapon on a creature other than itself, no matter what.
So I will tell you the only attack option he has is to attack with his great axe.
So I guess it's who's the lesser of 2 evils than me or Crow.
Right.
Well,
I mean,
you could. So it must use its action. So that would be any action it has, correct?
That's what I thought, that you can use dash, right? Isn't that like an action?
So it could dash.
That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking.
You get on dash.
Make him run toward the other guys.
Yeah, the staff dudes.
Wouldn't that get an attack of opportunity?
You sure would, yep.
Yeah, that's going to hit it. It's going to be over 20 after bonuses. And 18.
All right. Okay. So I get to try to break the curse now. That's not going to do it. All right. So we got 2 of the staff boys. Okay. Since the path is clear, one of them is going to cast Thunder Wave on the area where Mick and Crow are. So I need you both to make saving throws for me, please.
What kind?
It is a Constitution.
24.
18.
All right, you both save the Constitution, so you take half damage. So. Whew. 21 would be full damage, so 11.
Good night.
And the last one is going to fling another Produce Flame at Jimbei. It's not going to hit. Mick, it is your turn.
Okay. How many bad guys we got left now?
So there is one axe guy within 30 feet of you. Then there are two of the quarterstaff guys who are over in this area. So you could run towards them, but you'd not be able to reach them this turn.
So I'm just debating using that third arrow or not, since I have 7 hit points left. I'm probably going to go unconscious anyway.
If you that is the end of your item if you do that.
Oh yeah, that is true. Well, I'll attack that dude that's close to us
Okay.
with my sword. So that'll be over 20.
Yep.
And I activate my ability too. So
Sure.
it'll be that'll be 15 force damage on my first attack.
Okay.
Unless that kills him, I'm going to use my second.
It does not.
Yeah, it'll be over 20 to hit.
Yep.
5 piercing damage.
Okay. Jordan.
Jimbei is Jimbei still in trouble? I thought he killed that one.
It's the other one that was running up.
Okay, so I got somebody I can aim for then,
Yes, there's one guy that's fairly close to you.
and he's got a lot of health.
Yep. So the last two quarterstaff guys are at full health. The other guy who Mick was just attacking is very bloodied.
Well, I'll do one of the guys on Jimbei, I guess. I'll do one of the full health guys.
Okay.
I'll do both blasts on him. Crit! Woo!
Oh damn.
Heck yeah! And not so much on the other one. I got a 13.
Okay. 13 still hits.
Ooh, baby! Come on! So 9, 18 on the first hit.
Oh, Hachi Machi.
That's doubled. I already doubled it.
Yep.
So, and then the other one. Oh yeah, that's gonna be 12 on the other one.
Okay, you melt all of the skin off of his bones, and his skeleton runs away from you. Jimbei.
Okay, give me the lay of the land here.
All right, you got Crow is here-ish.
How
You
far
got-
from me, Jordan, and Gesh?
About 50 to 60 feet.
So he's 50 to 60 feet from us.
And then you got Mick and the axe guy down here who are 30 feet from him. And then you got one of the quarterstaff guys down here and the other one kind of close to you. Oh no, he's dead. So just one guy down here. So
How far is the last?
about 100 feet from you.
100 feet. Okay. So what I'm going to let's see, cast. So I'm going to back up so that I'm at least 60 feet from, or move so that I'm at least 60. Well, I'll do that after. I'll cast the spell. So I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt
Okay.
at the quarterstaff guy.
Yep.
Uh, 17.
17 will hit.
And then I'm going to use one of my channel divinities. And since I cast that at second level, that is 5d6. He takes it all.
Okay. All right, so that's 30.
Yep.
You blast a hole straight through his chest and he falls dead.
Oh yeah, that's
And
awesome.
then at the end of my turn, I'm going to move so that I am more than 60 feet from Crow.
All right. Gesh, it is your turn.
Okay. That one dude is still under Crown of Madness,
He
right?
is, but he is about, let's see, about 100 feet from you.
Okay. And there's one more staff dude left.
No,
Nope, that was
No
it.
more.
So it's just that one guy left.
Okay.
you can make him run back toward Crow, and he'd.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
And if
Yeah,
you
well-
do that, Mick will get an opportunity to attack against him.
Mick will get an opportunity to attack against him, or he will be Mick will be vulnerable against him.
No, Mick will be able to try to attack him as he runs.
Okay. Cool. Let's do that.
All right. So Mick, roll a attack on him.
Very much over 20.
Nice.
Okay.
Now, since I don't get my second attack if and then
No, this is just you got one attack on him.
Okay. 9.
All right, you slay him
Like butter.
like butter.
I want to move.
So good news, that was the last guy. So congratulations.
Yeah.
Bad news, Crow is still berserk, and Mick, you are within 30 feet of him.
Well,
So Crow, you need to make an attack against Mick.
Well, he hasn't.
Is it Crow's turn?
It is Crow's turn.
Oh, it is my turn. That's right.
Oh Lord.
I was just thinking he attacked, but yeah.
I didn't use any movement or anything either. Just attack because of opportunity.
Yes, you can't use that
He's
movement.
not a T-Rex. I don't think you can just freeze.
So bad.
Well, that one missed.
But do you have to use your second attack?
I don't figure. 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 1, so that would be the lowest I can do. 18 damage.
Sorry.
18 damage.
He's dead.
I am no longer conscious.
The violins.
But now-
plan.
Does Crow come out of his stupor?
Yeah,
Yes,
because more than 60 feet from
because
her.
everyone else is more than 60 feet from him. So you come out of your stupor and see Mick on the ground in front of you, and you are horrified at what you've done.
Oh,
Or maybe you aren't.
no.
I'll leave that up to
Am
you.
I? Okay.
I was going to say that is your character. So you realize what you have done. How about that?
Body goes, stop sleeping on the job.
Yeah. And then Crow raids his pockets.
But we should probably stop there for the evening. We can leave Mick's fate to be decided for next week.
Can
Dang.
we save him?
That's a cliffhanger.
Take Mick's quiver.
His quiver.
All right. Anyone have any questions about what just happened?
Oh man, that was an adventure, man.
And you still have this whole place to explore.
Yeah.
So who knows what other horrors await you?
That was about the best turnout we could have with me.
That new ally is pretty cool. That Raven dude.
I'm starting to think about new characters. I think that's appropriate.
You don't think we'll save you?
We'll save you, buddy.
Yeah.
Billy, I could just touch him, save the dying, heal the whatever, spare the dying.
Rather
Yeah,
than,
the dying too. Yeah.
You just want to touch me, to be honest.
So we will see you back here next time for more Dungeons and Dragons action, where we'll get one step closer to hopefully killing Strahd or not.
Or one another.
But in the meantime, never turn your back on the vampire. Goodbye.